You're live. Also live on Pandora, Twitter. You're live on Instagram. And we're going live on Facebook here last. Here we go.
Plug it a mic up. You can plug the mics in.
Yes, they are plugged in as of now. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. This is, once again, Social Media Saturday. This is taking place in York, Pennsylvania, at 3 Rafton Road, directly across from York Hospital. We are here to talk about your social media needs. If you have any questions, if you have any concerns or anything, go ahead and look me up at Brian Ryan and message me so I can ask Shane them live on the air. I don't care if you're on Twitter, you can contact me there, Periscope, Instagram. Contact me with the questions and we will get them answered. Shane and I will answer them.
How does it look?
Looks crystal clear over here.
Oh, 3.
Russ Metz is watching. Thank you
Russ,
for watching.
How are you? How's everybody doing? Can everyone please share this out? We appreciate you sharing this. Come to the studio. Are the cars lit up?
Yes, they are. They're right out front. You can't miss the cars. Honestly, if you're coming down the street, it's like one of the things that jumps out. So right on George Street, come on over. The door will be open at 12 and we will be enjoying time with you. We are sponsored today by Bubba D's Pizza and Wings. They are bringing by a beautiful Stromboli. We would love you to come take time and meet with us and have some Stromboli, talk about your needs.
Yes, please.
How are you doing, bud? Thanks for watching.
Wicked stickers, baby.
Share this out. It's time.
Yeah, share.
It's time to share. Right now's the time.
Now's the time, and we want to thank our sponsor. We're going to have more than one sponsor, but Bubba D's is one of our sponsors today. I believe we're going to have other sponsors. Bubba D's, Arius Wicked Stickers, I believe, is going to be here.
Yes, he will be in attendance. He can help you with all your printing and other types of needs. I just got here. Didn't get my jacket off yet. I didn't get my jacket off yet.
We're going to be here till what, 2 o'clock?
We're going to be here till 2 o'clock.
The door's locked. Can you unlock it? I locked it.
Yeah, let me go unlock it. Cool. Yeah, let me go unlock it. I'll be right back.
Since you didn't mic up yet, I appreciate it.
No problem, man. I'll be right back.
Right back. I can unmic. Please share and invite. It's Social Media Saturday. We're here. We're excited. Come on. Hi, everyone. Let me pull up all these Facebooks so I can see everybody. These are just interviews we've done. This was the Goodrich Freedom Center. How cool was that yesterday? Awesome. Definitely awesome. So, boom. So please share and invite this feed. Appreciate everyone being here today. Thank you. I'm just getting everything set up. We're going to be here. Big shout out to GiveLocalYork.org. GiveLocalYork.org. Big shout out to everyone. We're glad to be a part of this big give in York. We're going to raise $1 million. We were at the York Young Symphony Orchestra, Youth Symphony Orchestra today. I could have gotten it wrong, but I believe that's where we were this morning. It was awesome.
You know, doors open. Come on in, everybody.
Come on in.
Did you leave
that open?
Everything's open.
Right here?
Everything's wide
Yes,
open.
right.
Absolutely, everything's wide
So they'll
open.
be able to hear us.
I just want to
Thank you.
talk about the project that we're working on. I think I heard that as I was coming down the steps, and that is Give Local York. And we are one of 3 media sources in York, Pennsylvania that has been chosen by Give Local York to participate in the
Hi,
media coverage.
Megan. Hi, Dave. Hi, Arius. Yeah.
Yeah, we're real lucky to be part of that. It's a great organization doing a lot of wonderful things. They are giving a lot of money and helping organize a lot of money to local charities here, 501c3s. Your dollar impact directly happens here.
I mean, the best thing to do is be selfish. The best thing to do for yourself is to give, right?
That's right.
But like I tell people, you have to put your oxygen mask on. Like they tell you in the plane, you got to take care of yourself and then take care of your community. Take care of yourself. We need help. We need volunteers. We need funds. facilities, professional workers, volunteers of companies. You know, there's a lot going on for Give Local York, and this is a model for the rest of the.
I want to tell you something. It's run really well. It's a well thought out idea.
Megan has
For those of you who don't know,
York
it's sort of like a
Federal.
telethon on May the 4th, where they are encouraging people to give for the day. It's giving back to York, really. It's just a wonderful organization. They're going to raise over $1 million. I know they are. You know they are. We're going to help them do it.
There he is. There's the man, Goodrich.
Yeah, that was an amazing story. I felt really lucky to be there. Oh, Bubba Wings is going to be Bubba Beast's going to be here at 12:30. Awesome, thank you. We can't wait to see you.
Yeah.
But that was an awesome one. With the Goodrich Society.
Carol Kaufman at Crispus Addicts, and they with the Goodrich Freedom Center.
Thank you. I messed that up. Thank you.
Well, no, it's just
And-
the Goodrich
no, I
Freedom
did.
Center.
I did mess it up.
Amazing, the Underground Railroad. So is it a
So-
railroad, the little
No, no.
train that connects from here to
See,
Canada?
that's the part that I thought was craziest of all yesterday. Sheen and I were down there, and you just see Sheen looking around, and he's looking for the rest of the tunnel. He didn't get it. It's not a tunnel that ran from like Atlanta to Canada. It was a series of houses, and they did creative things to hide people.
Wow.
And let me tell you what, they wanted to keep it so quiet that they literally used their hands
Yeah.
to dig it out, dig the stones and stuff. Because they didn't want anyone to know it was happening.
Amazing, amazing. Please share and invite this. This social media Saturday. We're here till 2.
We're here till 2 p.m. Please come down. The front door's open. We're down here broadcasting right now. Feel free just to come on in.
What is the purpose of social media Saturday?
We want to educate everybody about why your business needs, your service needs, whatever it is, will be
So you
better
could
met.
be a business, a non-for-profit. You could have an event. You could have.
These are all businesses that we're
reunion.
working with. We're working with over 200
cool.
businesses. Thank you, Megan Hess, for allowing us to do that. Us, Fox 43, and YDR. We are the 3 media outlets for this, all local. And it's important, and they saw it. If you just look at numbers from when we first started working with that one organization to where they are today, a few weeks later, it would blow your mind.
We bring hustle muscle.
And-
You ask anyone.
And I know we're gonna raise
But
more
we
than
love
$1
what we
million.
do, man. We have fun.
Hey Tim, how you doing, buddy? Come on down.
Psycho
Love to see you.
Bats.
Psycho
Psycho,
Bats.
come on
That's a
down.
great local company making baseball bats.
Come on
I'm
down.
fortunate enough to
Yep, we're
own
gonna
one
be
myself.
Here. Yep, we're
and
gonna be here.
it's the
Come
bat-
on
it's
down.
my bat of
We're
choice.
gonna be here Saturday till 2 o'clock today.
Today,
Yep,
first
come check us
Saturday
out.
of every single month. That's only 12 times a year. We're opening up the studio to the public. Find out what social media is all about. We would be happy to give you a tour, discuss what we
Yeah.
do.
And we're going to talk about our sponsors for today are DUIResults.com, Bubba D's Pizza,
Cash now.
and Cash Now, and the Gary Group. Those are our sponsors for today. So we want to thank our sponsors for what they do and all they give. Because without them, this wouldn't be possible.
Without them, we couldn't do it.
Yeah.
We really couldn't.
So,
It's important, just like the
Yeah.
sponsors are important for Give Local York.
yep.
You can go there at givelocalyork.org and give
And
back.
if you want to be a sponsor, who should they hit up?
Megan Hess.
For us.
Oh, that's me. You want to never mind.
Well, Megan has hit her up.
Yeah.
But for Give Local York.
Give Local York.
But
Definitely
for
for all I media, you want to hit me, Ryan
involved in the
Julius.
show, you want to have a show.
You can ask my phone number down. I need my business card. Just give me a call directly. Here's my phone number: 717-309-5808. And I can help you buying and selling of your properties as well. We'll get into that later. But long story short, give me a call for your social media. Social media. I'm gonna chill on that today.
Yeah, this is social
It
media
is.
Saturday. We're here for our community. We're fired up every time we leave an event that we are hosting.
We get fired up, man. It's just wonderful. Just what we're showing here behind you alone, that is an amazing place, an amazing charity, and the ability to work with them because they see the results. I was saying this last night on your 1% show, and that is we have a lot of customers, and many of them from outside of our area
Yeah.
view the extreme affordability that we provide. Think about that. You can't do this in a bigger city for the cost that we provide. We start customers
And as we go,
as little as $250 a month.
and as this thing keeps, because it's getting.
We'll have to add to the team, and
So-
our expenses are gonna go up, so
yeah,
that's the
so,
price.
just like anything, these are the current prices, is all.
It's our current pricing, it's not always gonna be that way.
No.
You're absolutely
Well,
right. We
it's not
can't, we
gonna
won't,
stay that way for long.
we also consult businesses, many different ways. But long story short, come down here today, we're here till 2 p.m.
John Keane has Giant Studios. He's doing his thing. That's the little guy right there. Giant Studios, Interstate Auto Sales, down there in Georgia.
Thanks for
Tell
watching,
Mary,
bud. Hit the
where's
share
every-
button,
Can you put
please.
a town in? Can you put your town? Can we get the town thing? Let's show the community. What kind of community? Is this a global community? Can people start putting their towns? Can you put your town? I'm putting mine in. Can you?
Yeah.
Can everybody drop their town in the comments?
Born and
What do you
raised
think?
right here, man.
I slam this TV. There's a reason that we have 3/4 inch wood underneath here, oak in there.
Yeah,
Because I
it's
slam this thing, right?
It's you.
I love
Because of you.
slamming this desk. Put your town, drop your town, share and invite. Is there people that are not going to share and invite? Are they scared? Do they have the courage? It's important to have hustle muscle on social
Thanks,
media.
John. A lot of people look at it the wrong way, in my opinion. I don't know how you view this. We haven't really discussed this, but I think they look at it the wrong way. They feel like they're messing with people or something. You're helping people. Hi, Ray. Thanks for tuning in, bud.
Ray, there you go. Ray Boot, cash
Ray Boot,
down.
thank you.
You know, our team is vital, right? Huge. And here's the thing about our team. Everyone is so focused on what they're doing. All we do is collaborate on what we're doing, and everyone does their thing. I mean, we have an efficient team.
We do, and we can put that to work for you as a business owner. We have programs that start as low as $250 a month. We can help you with your Facebook, Instagram, Periscope,
So we're not
YouTube,
charging 30,
on and on and on.
80,000.
No, we're not talking $30,000 or $80,000
for that.
No.
We're not gonna say buy me lunch and then charge you 80 grand or try to get 80 grand. We're gonna come at you honestly.
That doesn't happen in this world.
We're gonna be small people that remember our roots and help small business and mid-sized business, right?
It's important that we do. Thanks for everyone who's sharing. Keep
Thank
hitting that
you
share
for
button.
sharing and inviting.
Please
Thank
share
you.
and invite this out.
Thank you. How's it Miami? You know, Ray's been doing some huge stuff.
Oh my gosh! You know what? Let's talk about that just for a second because
Yeah.
you know what? Ray deserves the props that he deserves,
he
and he is doing some incredible work, some consulting work, and some
a
of the
sales
stuff
boot camp.
at a sales boot camp for not just anybody, but for Grant Cardone, probably the best salesperson on the planet. I gotta give it to him. He's really good.
Shane's the best, but he's second.
Good.
So I don't know what he's all about. Shane, no more.
I tell you,
He's good.
he's in the
He's
top
good.
10. He's in the top 10. Let's
Amazing.
put it there.
He's amazing, no doubt about it. And Ray's amazing.
Ray's
a
amazing,
beast.
and Ray's just an amazing person because he puts
He
in
gives
the effort.
back, though.
He
Look,
gives
at
people
the
back.
end of the day, look, he's got people that, and people have brought this up if you watch interviews, how he gives rent to people. He's not going to put them out there, right? Like,
Look, I've worked with Ray for over 15 years, side by side, and I know that man. I went to high school with him. He's got a heart of gold. He is just an
he's
incredibly
so
intelligent
competitive with
person.
himself, right?
Yes.
Like he's not competitive with anyone else. He's competitive with himself.
His drive is just amazing. It
Yes.
is. But thank you, Ray.
Yeah.
We'll see you soon
Share
on
and
the
invite, what's
next
important?
Friday at 5 at the Real Estate Show. Ray Abood will be on this week coming up. And we might have a special guest. We might even have 2 special guests. We're not going to get into that yet.
Can they share to groups?
Please share to groups. If you're willing to share to groups today, we're willing to give a gift card, a Starbucks gift card. Whoever shares, we have it.
Good thing you got a big stack.
I'll put it to you. Let's make it simple.
All right.
Whether you choose to share to 1 or 10,
Wow.
whoever shares to the most groups
Wow.
will get this gift card today.
Bam.
There it is.
Bam.
So
Bam.
we'll have a tally. We'll have a
Bam.
tally
All
throughout
right.
this. Let us know how many groups you've shared to, and once you do, and we figure it out, you can put it right here on the comment feed. If you want to be a little bit private, like a private auction, like a silent auction, do it that way too. And message me at Brian Ryan here on Facebook. If you're on YouTube or Twitter or Instagram, get a hold of me.
Can I do a giveaway? How about if we do the highest viewer pick
Hi, Crystal.
that gets put on
Good
social
morning.
media? The highest views today, the highest number. Whoever puts that pic on social media and tags us the highest number, verified,
Thanks for sharing.
gets a card.
Okay.
Home Depot or Home Depot,
Oh,
or
you're gonna go there.
Starbucks, right?
Wow. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
right? So,
But
Crystal Sherry, come on in. You're in
As
for
far as
a
I'm
seller.
concerned, she's in the leaderboard. Come on in.
No,
She's
so
on the
wait, it's the
leaderboard.
most shares,
Most shares.
right? Is this social media Saturday? We social,
We're social right now.
even global and local, right?
Right here.
How was the orchestra today?
It was wonderful. I mean, it says a lot. I mean, I'm going to pat us on the back for a second. It says a lot for our company that you're one of 3 social media outlets. I mean, media outlets, period. We're the only social media outlet for representing over 200 local charities, 501c3s, giving back our time and effort. And Shane, you've given a tremendous amount of time and effort to this. Personally, you have. And with company time, material, I go on and on and on.
Well, listen,
It's been phenomenal. And
you
it's
know,
been work every,
I
it's been work every
was
second.
in the garage when you met me.
Yeah.
How cold it burns, right?
Right, you were
think
burning
I'm
your
not
arms
grateful
on
to
the
be here
heaters.
with everything you and Ray and our whole team with Haley and Brady and Tandria and the whole team here, man. I'm grateful to be here with this team.
It's really incredible. I think that we have an incredible team.
Ah.
We benefit businesses a lot more than what we're allowed to give ourselves credit for because a lot of people don't want us to know, don't want people to know that they're using our services. They think that they're going to
Boom.
find out about it too.
Boom.
There's a check
Boom.
right there.
All
Another
live
check.
media.
Another
Yo.
check.
Yeah. How much love do we give to, can you get a throwback? Can we get a throwback show?
Yeah.
Yes. And you know what? They've been asking, what are we doing? We have something coming with
We
the
do have
Smash.
something with
Can
Smash
we
Room.
shout out one of our new clients, Bubba D Pizzas, too?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they're a sponsor. They sponsor
Well,
what they're
we're gonna have
about.
another sponsor who's sponsoring a Smash Room, and we're going next week to take a look at the space.
So, yes, it's coming. You know, but can I just tell you all something? You know, first of all, I want to do the pledge. I always love doing the pledge. I give respect because I'm grateful for everyone out there that's putting themselves out there, creating, representing themselves. We appreciate you. When you start a business, we galvanize with that because we put ourselves out there. And if you start a business, you're putting yourself where we've been, right?
That's right.
So we associate with that. So we want to cheer you up. We don't want to put you down. We don't compete with you. We help elevate you, and you help elevate us. We are dependent on you. You hopefully realize you're dependent on us, right? And so there's no need to throw. Speed bumps in front of each other or brick roads, right? Let's help break the bricks down. Let's pave the pathway of progression, right? And that's what we're here to represent. Socially strong. So when we ask for a share and an invite, we don't take it lightly. We understand the amount that you put on your friends and when someone asks you. So we validate a lot of love and a lot of respect when you take the time to do that. We have every single one of them matters, right?
Can I ask you a couple questions?
And then
Think
can I
about
do the
this on
pledge?
your own social media.
Can you
stuff
tell
right
me
now.
if I can do the pledge?
I will.
Yeah.
Look at your own social media numbers. I'm just going to ask him a question out of the blue. Shane, last video on Instagram, how many viewers did you have?
I think it was 94,000.
94,000. And what's the time period? You're talking a year?
The time period I've been doing it?
No.
Earlier today, a couple
No.
hours
A
ago.
couple hours ago, you had 94,000 impressions. Are you getting those results for your social media needs? Go ahead and get the pledge. Think about that.
And here's the thing, though. We do information, inspiration with the Kardashians, but we do real reality, right? This is really what's happening, and we're as good as the best and no better than the rest. We're not going to not be confident.
94,000. Come on.
You, it's a
Hey,
shout out
results
to you.
speak.
Boom.
Results speak for themselves.
Thank you. God bless you all. Ron Klein. So we're going to do the
Hey,
Pledge
Ron,
of Allegiance.
go ahead, man.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Boom. Y'all rock. And then listen, and you know, we're a human race. Like, I pledge for the human race. We're going to do a
Crystal.
moment of silence for Zachary Anthony. Matt, we just had another first responder pass away, and Ivan Flanch. And so please, a moment of silence for our first responders and York Fire and Rescue. Awesome. Praise God. Let's get the party started.
Let's talk about what we're here to do. This is Social Media Saturday. All on media.
Like, we show people, like, I don't know what people call this, but like, take those two words and be real about them. Social. All right? We're always hitting it up.
We're
We're all around the community. High high-fiving people, right?
That's right.
And then we're on here because we need your help. Well, let's be the media. All of us be the media.
That's right.
And all live media means you can funnel it through here with positivity, inspiration, and creation, right?
That's right.
And we're not going to sit there and tell you you don't need to have experience, you need to get experience.
That's right.
Right? You need to do it.
That's right.
You don't need a resume to do it, you just need experience to do it. Areas, come on. You know? So we're excited, aren't we?
We are.
We didn't run out of gas today yet, did we? Yo, if you want to come in here, there's no throwing gas cans though.
Thanks for putting that away.
No throwing gas cans around here. We're not doing that. But we are going to, I guess that's a preview of Smash, right? Because we're not smashing here.
Smash Room's coming back.
Yeah, somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
Boom. It's a whole separate
We're pretty good idea where it's going.
Bam. We're pumped. Are we pumped today? Listen, you energize me. Like, when I have Ryan, when he goes with me on these shoots, it's like we play off each other. It makes it so fun, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
This morning was awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, even if I'm cranky, I was a little chippy. I'm always chippy.
You're chipper, yeah.
Chippy! What up, John? Woo! It's not a pipe dream until you actually make it happen, then it's real, right? When you pick the bat up in life, right? And you take a swing, then why you can't ever talk about a player, right? Because fans, the players don't care what the fans say. Anybody can
Thank
be
you, John.
Anybody can be in the stadium and throwing popcorn and peanuts and talking smack. But when you get in the game, that's where the experience comes. In the game. So it's a beautiful day. Let's talk about Social Media Saturday. How can we help clients?
We can help clients a number of ways. We can help grow your business through social media. And when you look at social media, that's where a majority of the people are on their phones.
And 99% of Instagram users are on a mobile device.
That's right.
99. How many people are there? Almost a billion. How many people are on Facebook? 4.6 billion and growing every day. Is there more accounts growing on Facebook or are people leaving
Hi,
Facebook?
Todd.
What up, Todd?
It's not like some areas where there's more flights leaving than going in.
It's a chilly opener for soccer today. Right, Todd? It's not like wrestling. You're not in that warm, cozy environment, right? It's not all sweaty. You're out there in the cold. So I feel for you, man. If you don't know Todd Miller, that dude's a big baller. He's a shot caller. Get in the game. Hey, how about this? The Underground Railroad. Was that fun or what?
It was an amazing experience.
Boom. We got some people. I believe we got some symphony people from the orchestra. I believe it. Let's see who's here. What's up?
Hello.
Come on back here.
Come on back here.
Yeah.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah, we're live.
Oh, boy.
We are live. So today we're having fun. We're letting people know. What do you think? Was it easy to find? Did you see the cars?
Oh yeah, I saw the cars. Yeah.
So we're gonna mic you up here.
Oh, there we
Come
go.
on.
Thank goodness.
He's got his skinny jeans on. I got my skinny jeans on today. They're not that skinny, but they're skinny jeans, baby. So it was awesome to see you today. It was awesome. Did y'all have fun?
Yeah, well, we had a great time. The musicians always have a fantastic time, I think.
Damn. Oh my God, they're amazing. Oh, let me make sure. So we're gonna let you. We're gonna you're gonna let everybody know who you are once you get mic'd up.
There we go.
When was the last time you had a bat in your hand?
A very, very long time.
Doesn't it feel good though? Here's what I tell. It's liberating, right? It's like, you know what? Come on, I'm gonna take on the world. I'm gonna take down fear. I'm gonna take down all that stuff, right? And I'm just gonna go make it happen.
Yeah.
Feels good. That's Tim Psycho. That's a York County company that makes wooden bats because wooden bats are coming back for baseball. And
Really?
Tim has been here and it's made right here in York.
That's
Is it-
awesome.
I wish I would have gotten the name Psycho. What a cool name. Imagine being a kid going through school, I'm Tim Psycho. They're like, dude, really? Are you at the right place? Are you supposed to be in a hospital?
And I make baseball bats.
Yeah, and I make baseball bat, right? Like, you don't want to play around with that. Please share it, everybody. So let everybody know who you are.
I'm Robert Brooks, the president of the York Youth Symphony Orchestra. Where do I need to look?
Just right there.
Right there.
Yeah, they're all
I'm not
right
used
there.
to this.
Look, and I'll show you. So look, you can see right here, and if you see anyone that comes on to say hi,
Oh,
you can just say hi. And we interrupt, we're real, so we don't worry about, like, if my family calls and needs me, I'll get off the air and go help them, right? Because everything I do is for a purpose.
Right.
Just like what you guys do is for a purpose. We were out there, it was amazing, and now people are gonna know about it. They're gonna know what's going on in William Penn.
Yeah, that's why I'm here, because we have about 100 really talented musicians from high school, from 9 to 12, and I just don't feel like people know they even exist. They're a fantastic group of young musicians. I try not to call them kids because they're so dedicated and so mature in what and how they believe and feel about their music, and I can't call them kids because they're too dedicated. They act like young adults, so I try to give them that respect. We just want people to know that we are in York County, and while I know you talked about donating money, which is always appreciated, I don't really even want your money. What I want is for you to buy a ticket and come and see them play.
Where are they playing?
They're playing at the Pulu Center on May 6th.
Now, where is that? So people might not know. Is that Penn State,
That's
York?
Penn State.
So boom, Penn State, York, near the arena, the ice arena, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Right over there, right where they play softball. What's that called? What are those fields called? Hoffman Field?
Hoffman Fields.
Man, so right there, if you're like me, you're like, where's it at? And when is it happening? In May this year?
May 6th this year.
So after May the 4th be with you, first Friday, so we're talking Sunday?
Yes, Sunday.
Yeah, because first Friday is the 4th be with you. I already know that. That's on the calendar. So now they're going to put the 6th. Is this it?
This is us.
Where's this?
This is at William Penn. We are in the Black Box Music Theater right here. This isn't where we normally rehearse, but today we had to be here because William Penn's musical was in the auditorium. So, cross-pollination. They're at the Strand, or the Appel Center, so please go out and see them. They're a great group of kids too, or young people, I should say. They're really dedicated to their musical, which it sounds like a great musical. I've already got my ticket to that. I'm looking forward to seeing that. I want to support them, and if you're like me, you're going to want to be out there at the Appel Center and support them as well.
So how many people like Starbucks or Home Depot? If you had a choice between Starbucks and Home Depot, what would
Hey,
you do?
come on in. Come on in.
Me? Home Depot, because I own my own
How
house.
you doing?
Oh, no!
Thanks
Hold
for
up,
coming
we got Bubba D's in the house. Come on, who do we got
Come
for
on over here,
Bubba
give
D's?
the guys a
Come
camera
on
and say
out.
hi.
Come on. Oh man, we're gonna go upstairs with this. We gotta show this. Well, we eat on the air here because we're a social media show. So we're gonna make room. Can you make room? Because we're gonna bust
Absolutely.
this out here.
Yeah.
We're gonna eat right now. Are you hungry?
I can always eat something.
Yeah, what? Yo! So this isn't fake, we're eating right now. Our kitchen is Bubba D's. So, you know how some places have a kitchen? Our kitchen is on South Queen Street, right? It's got beautiful Green Bay Packer. I'm an Eagles fan, but Green Bay Packer and Eagles green.
Right.
And it's awesome. It used to be the Pizza Hut there on Queen Street on your way to Dallastown. I know y'all got so many names for stuff around here. I'm from outside of Philly, but I guess they call it Spry. Is it Spry?
Yep.
Spry.
So they're in Spry, right? On the way out, you go past Votech will be on your left. Right past there on the right, you look for Bubba D's. Bam, you'll see them.
Big green building.
And then they're down in Shrewsbury, right there. You go right down the I don't know what main street that is.
4th Avenue.
And they're right there. Is the parking in the back?
Yep.
There's a sign out front. The parking's in the back. And the food, come on, man. Come on, you're gonna
Thank you,
we're gonna throw
Dustin.
it out. We're gonna throw it out. Listen, we love them. That's one of our new clients, and they're our sponsor. They sponsored Social Media Saturday today. They keep us fed. Awesome. Check them out. Here's their colors. Boom. So they got specials running every day. Today's special, 16-inch pizza, $10.49. Are you kidding me? Listen, when I started my family, we would eat a pizza, and what I did was I had 4 kids, so we would double cut them at home. We got a pizza cutter, so there was twice as many pizza. And the mind thinks that you're getting more when you eat more slices, even if they're smaller. It's a fact. So if you're like me and you've had to struggle and grind through stuff to make it worth it, double cut your pizza. And you can feed a family of 6 if you have to for that. So there's been times I've had to do that, believe it. So are we gonna open up and grow?
We got the ham.
Let's show them. Can we turn around? Ron, you wanna make sure we're gonna show these one at a time. All right, so what do we got
The
here?
ham and cheese.
Ham and cheese.
Oh, that's good.
This is our original.
The originals down here. Come on, yo! If you're just coming for the food, come on. We want. This is an amazing place to go. Look at the quality of this.
I got steak and
What they
cheese.
can't see at home is the smell.
How
Oh my
hot-
goodness.
Now, how fresh does that smell? So you get to see it. Here's the product. How amazing would that look coming to you,
That's beautiful.
right? I mean, it's a quality product, and you're gonna see videos we're gonna make up there to see the environment. It's spick and span,
That's
right?
important.
So when you go back there, you're like, dude, and obviously you're not gonna eat off the floor, but you could, like, potentially if it was at home and it dropped, you'd be like, dude, I'll pick it up. I'm not gonna let that go, right? But that's how clean it is. I was back there and cooked some wings. The Mango Bango number 23, my favorite wings. Their wings are not frozen; they're fresh. Quality.
Always
and you
fresh.
taste it when we eat it. And I think we have some plates upstairs. I can grab some plates.
I'll get 'em.
You want to take the mic? Why don't you take
No, I'll
the
get
mic?
them. I'm right there. You're already back
Yeah.
there. I'm right there.
All right, so he's doing it. So we love this. We're on the mic all day. We love this. But look, this is the future. I told you, inspiration, information with the Kardashians without that real TV. Bubba D's is real. They've been sponsors from day one. We were out to see you this morning, weren't we? This is us right here. This morning, right? And we bring it real time, right? You didn't have to go through a whole production. You didn't have to go through a big thing. And bam, here it is. It's already up here now. Is that instant? And what do people want nowadays? Instant, right? They want to see
They
it.
don't want to wait.
No, they don't want to wait. And it's our community. It's up to us where we share stuff like this, not stuff where they're showing things that's not positive. Let's share things that are inspiring your kids, your grandkids. You can inspire your community to be like our community. Our community's been on the grow since I've been here. But I'll tell you, in the last 10 years, it's really been like monopolizing hard. How long have you been in New York? Are you from New York?
I am from New York. Yeah.
Are you? I mean,
Red.
really? Ryan's from New York. Are you from New York?
I'm from Shrewsbury.
You're from Shrewsbury?
Yep.
So tell them who you are. Tell them who you
I'm
are.
Cameron. I work for Dustin and Jen.
So
Yeah,
if you see
Shrewsbury usually.
Cameron on the feeds, what name will they see on there?
Cameron Martin.
What will they see when you come on the feeds? Are you going to follow us and be on here?
I would be following.
Yeah,
you.
it's fun, right?
Get on the Shane train.
Yeah, I mean, but it's fun. It's community. It's social strong. We don't have time to look left or look right if we're doing what we're here, and our time is limited. So when you find what you're supposed to do, you don't
Hi,
even
Renee.
interested in looking left and right, are you?
Right.
Like you can tell people that are happy, and we don't need rich people. We don't need anything but happy people. If you do what you love, the things that you need will be filled in for you.
That's right.
Wouldn't you agree?
I absolutely agree. Yeah.
I mean, you didn't, as you're progressing, you've had things come to you from the hard work that you all have done. You've had fun.
Sure.
And everyone that does this, they feel like honored to do it like we do.
Yeah.
Right? So, but these things come because your purpose oversees the funds and the people and the resources and the food. We're hungry. We're ready to tear it up. Right, Ryan?
That's right.
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
I'm ready.
All right, so let's go. Let's tear it up. And we thank God. You know, whatever you do, you can be in the energy or whatever. I praise God to be here today. I probably shouldn't even be here, but through His grace, I'm here, and I'm thankful for it. So let's dig in. I'm a cheesesteak dude, so I'm gonna rip right into a piece of cheesesteak. Oh man! So we're gonna be throwing down. Come on down, Renee. What's up? Dustin, Tim. Come on, everyone. Come on down. Dig in.
Marinara sauce. Oh yeah, you got.
We got the marinara?
sauce.
Oh, I'll tell you what, this is delicious and amazing. Is it hard doing an interview with us?
Oh no, absolutely. The only hard part was just keeping up with you.
Amazing, right? But isn't it cool the way we're going to be able to affect our community in a way that's never been done before? That we're actually pioneers in something that's never been done. And the reason, if people think about social media, is your phone is like the Uber to the cab with the media. We now, I mean, listen, the younger generations below 30 really don't ever watch TV. It's very rare, okay? So this is their phone. Just because there's a screen up here, this is like we're doing. You know, they know how to do the Apple stuff and put it up on screen monitoring and Bluetooth and all that. That's the future, man. Wherever your mobile device is. And you have a responsibility to your family, to your community, not to be sharing things that are negative. If people are always like, oh my God, don't think, you know what you shouldn't say? I'll give you a nugget today. Don't say the word unbelievable. It's bad for the brain. It is. Because things are believable. The human spirit is good and it is bad. It's what you focus on. But everything is believable. So you can do anything you want to do because it's believable. If they did the moonshot, right? When President Kennedy put that team together, they told him we couldn't go to the moon. And he put together a team for the moonshot that was capable of, if it was going to get done, the team they put together was going to be able to do it. Right? But people didn't say you can go to the moon. They said it's not going to be able to be done. They said no, just like what you're doing. So let's dig in. Did you try it yet?
I didn't try it.
All right.
I didn't want to be rude.
No, you're not. We go all in here. Hey, share and invite. Ryan, you got to come back here and eat. Are you going to eat on screen?
Yeah, of
If
course.
you don't want to, I mean, I will.
I will.
Can I have some marinara, please?
I'm just trying to make it.
You want to come back here? Tell them about Bubba D's. Come on back here. Come on, Bubba D's back here. Come on. Cameron's not scared. Come on.
I
love
It's awesome though. Listen, just like when you held it back, it feels. If you don't stretch your mind or stretch the things you're doing, and every time you get a kindred like kitty feeling, it's good for your soul. It is. Because when you see an old man, just understand he's a little boy. He never thinks he's old. He just has wisdom. So let's talk about one of these. I want you to do a little commercial. Tell them about all the different things.
We got wings, steaks, cheesesteaks, pizzas. We got a small, it's a personal pie. It's about a 10-inch. 60 inches are large, and we have a 20-inch extra large. Usually I can tackle a 10-inch by myself in a couple minutes. It's pretty good. Usually go for a meat lovers kind of guy. So that's what I like about the original shrimp bowl. There's all kinds of meat in it. It's really good. Wings.
What
Shane
kind of
loves
wings?
23 Mango Bango is a good one.
Awesome, sweet and hot.
Yep.
Mm.
I got all kinds of wing flavors.
Can you ask for just nuts or just flats?
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, scared y'all. Scared me too. I like the flats.
Yeah.
I'm a flat guy. I don't like the knuckles. What do you like on wings?
I like barbecue.
No, you like the knuckles and the
flats
flats,
or
or you don't
the
care.
I like that all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you like?
I don't usually eat wings.
So, what are the corn things you guys have?
Corn nuggets?
Yeah, have you ever eaten a corn nugget?
I've never had them, but they're basically like a breaded corn. Piece of corn.
I've had those before.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The cheesy breadsticks are very good too.
Wow, that sounds good.
Our garlic butter goes on the crust and just on as the pizza sauce and put cheese on top.
So,
Very good.
what's it like to work there? Is it amazing or what?
I love it. I wanted to work there for like 2 months now.
Isn't it amazing?
I love it. Dustin, Jen, everybody, just good atmosphere.
Good family
Humble
environment.
people.
What's that?
Humble.
Oh yeah, definitely. They'll do anything for you.
Yep. You know, people are just looking for honest people. That's all. People that are grateful, right? You know, you gotta be willing to do anything to do everything. Listen, you should always have a pen when you're around me, because you will get some serious nuggets. And don't miss that, right? Don't miss the fact that I'm 48 years old and I've been knocking on doors and selling since I was 17 years old. So I have plenty of experience. And you know what? It's not about selling, it's about getting your face knocked up and getting up. No matter what you're doing, if you're an artist, come on in here. What's up? My man Psycho's here. Huh?
This is the baseball bat. Excellent.
Yup, come on, get some Stromboli. Tim, don't be shy. Tim, I know you're walking, but come on, you know I walk. Tim,
Oh, okay, I got you.
come on, have some Stromboli. Come back here and say hi.
Say hi.
Come on, man. I love Tim. Everyone that supports us, we appreciate it.
How you doing, everybody?
Psycho Bass, what a cool name. Huh? You know what I love? I love the noise of the bat when it goes. I love that. You want some Stromboli, you have to have a piece.
I started on that on Friday.
Did you? That just means you have to work harder.
You're
Now,
gonna sell it to Bubba D's.
listen, I went from 4 to 5 miles.
You're kicking butt.
Huh?
You're kicking butt.
So
I
we
seen you
all
up
are.
at 6-7 miles. I seen that the other day. I was like, there's no way I'm gonna get that.
Listen, I started in 2009. I started walking a quarter mile. You know what I tell people? Listen, I'm a mind dude. Here's what I told people, right? Because when people see a mountain, don't look at anyone else's mountain. Be inspired that someone climbed the mountain and stayed on it. Because I said the habit of putting your sneakers on is the most hardest thing. I said, I challenge someone that's not worked out. Put your sneakers on for 1 week. Set a time you're going to do it. And don't even get on the treadmill. Put your sneakers on for 1 week. Get dressed up like you're going to work out. Guess what you just did? You changed your mind. Right? Now your mind says, wow. Dude, you haven't put those sneakers on for a long time. I'll show you sneakers that are wore out. I saved my sneakers now. I'm going to start putting years on them. Seriously, I have a lot of sneakers. And, I wear them out till the way the treads feel. Yeah. Yeah, because that means I'm doing something for this. Gravity and time are beating me up. I'm a challenger, right? I'm in the ring with gravity and time. Come on, let's go. I've been getting sloppy before that, but now, I was playing dodgeball.
You're doing good.
Now I'm playing let's go rounds. Let's be Buster Douglas against Mike Tyson. Buster Douglas is the only one to get up against Mike Tyson. You know why? Because his wife was big enough. His mom said 2 days before she died that you're going to beat Mike Tyson. You're going to be the #1 boxer. So when Mike Tyson knocked him down, he remembered what his mom said. So that's why he got up, and he was the only one to ever beat Mike Tyson when Mike was in his prime. So come on, you want some grub?
I'm good.
Come on, man. Look, in one little piece, you could go an extra mile and say, you know what, it tasted good.
Doing so good, Ronald.
All right, good. I
Doing
want you
so
to. I'm
good.
convincing you. Hey,
I'm
you know
doing
what?
so
I ride
good.
around with donuts and don't eat them. I don't even like when people eat donuts around me, right? I haul them around every Friday, hundreds of donuts, and thanks to everyone that goes in on the donuts, everyone that goes in on the donut run. How appreciative are people of them donuts?
They're super appreciative. They come out of their houses, they're yelling,
They follow
dancing.
us and
Cool.
find us to get donuts because it's not the donut, it's the people behind the donut. It's our spirit of the human race that's rising up. Listen, the more you share and invite, the more you can come. Listen, when you're not competing, you don't get jealous and hateful. You want to see people rise, right? And that's what this is about. We have a stronger community locally and globally when people just say, all right, you know, it's okay to change. You know, I've messed most everything up. But you only have to get it right once. You only have to find one thing that gets your inside out. And then you light it up, right? I mean, you guys get up on a Saturday.
Saturday morning, yeah.
And
They're
the kids-
dedicated.
And see, guess
I
what
can't
inspires them?
High school kids getting
These
up,
kids that are getting up to come play
and they show up ready to go.
at 8:30 in the morning on a Saturday. And then you go out on a Friday, you get hammered, you're drinking. No, but seriously, here's the thing. Think about what you do. And when you line your values up with your activities, your life goes up. Because when you celebrate New Year's, you know what you do? You get hammered, and then you want to have a better life the next day. And I'm like, I didn't even graduate, and I think that's ridiculous, right? Right? So that's when I knew everyone had a shot, right? You know when I knew everyone had a shot? When the person that made connectors went to Legos and said they had a great idea and they told them to pound sand. That's when I knew that anyone can do it, right? That you can do it, right? But if you don't believe it, if I believe in you and you don't believe in you, it doesn't matter. Right? It's good that someone believes you at a point, but you have to eventually believe in yourself. You have to be willing to believe in yourself when nobody else does. And the only way to do it is to have a strong body and a strong mind. And how you get that is daily activities. So until you get good daily activities, I don't care if you go on some diet that you see. I don't care if you do good for a week or a month. Until you make you more important than everything else around you, that your outside is only a reflection of your inside, and that your inside is a reflection of this, and that what you put in this mentally and physically is what's going to come out of you, then you're never going to win in life. And winning is happiness. And you know what the thing is? I'll tell you it's happiness, and you're still going to chase money like that's bull. And you're going to chase money. And here, I'm going to give you one last thing. I'm giving a lot of nuggets. I'm going to give you, this is a slinky. You know a seesaw and a slinky? The slinky goes here, and then it goes here. So one cycle of the slinky, I'm going to show you what most people do in life. And stick with me, this is deep. So they come and they're bred to go after money. So they say, do everything you do to get wealth. And you're going to give up a lot of your health. But then you're going to hit about 40, 50, 60, 70, and you're going to give up all that wealth that you worked hard for and sacrificed all your values for your health. But you can stop that because I just told you that you need to have a target that's worth your health to get happiness, which is your wealth. There you go. That's another one. And if you don't write it down, that's the memory system when you write it down, it's the memory system you don't forget. Happiness. Get a piece of paper. Write stuff down. Everyone gets the ideas that that's a good idea, but then they don't write it down. You'll see my journals. I have so many journals. Even in here, I have journals. I write stuff my day, right? Because it's important. You have greatness in you. But we have food here, so we gotta, can you give us a little more Bubba D's? And we don't wanna overkeep you, but let's talk about this real quick. Let's eat a little more. We're close to the end. I gotta finish this. And this sauce is delicious, isn't it? Huh? We didn't pay you or ask you to say this. You didn't even know this was
I didn't
coming.
even know this was coming.
Come on, man. Energy follows food. No, come on. Go ahead, tell us, Cameron.
But yeah, we also have a 10-inch stromboli. That's about a person I can usually tackle that one. It's like 5 little slices. This is our 16-inch right here. We also have lots of salads. I know Sundays we have 50 cent. No,
16, that feels like a 10-inch. Are you sure 16?
That's a 16-inch.
It eats like a 10-inch, baby.
Yeah.
No.
They go down the same.
But delicious, man.
50-cent wing nights every Tuesday.
What?
Every Tuesday night, 50-cent wings.
Wow.
That's
You
when
guys
it's
do anything for football? I feel like
50 wings for $34.99.
Give them away at that price. I don't know how you're doing it that cheap.
Eagles fan club. Right up there, Bubba D's.
Every Sunday.
Mm.
And when football season's in, it's perfect.
Yeah. Guys, gals, come down, eat some food. This is delicious. I gotta try them all. So I'm gonna tell you that just like when I'm eating this food, you know what it makes me think about? That a setback is a platform for a comeback. You never can come back if you don't get set back, right? But isn't setback, sometimes don't we have to get set back in line, set back to be humble, set back to what our roots are, right? Like everybody wants a big tree, but they don't want big roots. How do you get big roots? You gotta go through dirt. You got to go through hell, go towards hell to get there, right? So everyone doesn't want to admit these things. This is the deal. Everyone wants to start a business, but they don't realize you're not going to make money for a long time, right? They don't want to hear that. That's not true. You know what? There's a plan I can buy. Well, guess what? You're wasting time, and time is more valuable than money. Money is just a way to get comfortable and replace time. You know, if you have money and you're trying to hold it all till you die, man, I know you're miserable. Right? Because your money is only a way to elevate your universe, elevate the people around you, elevate your community, give other people the opportunity, right? You look at all the people that have money, they're giving it away, and then we think they're greedy because they keep working. No, because you were taught wrong. It's not relaxed. What happens to a house when you set it there and no one lives in it? What happens to a car when it breaks down and just sits there? If that car that's out here that broke down sits any longer, it's not going to start anymore, right? The tire's going to go flat. You have to use things. Your body was meant to be used. You know, if you're retired and you're sitting on the recliner thinking you won, you're losing. You are accelerating your death. I mean, why don't people? This is common things. If you don't take activity, you are accelerating your death. You say your family's important, and then you go eat this crappy food, drink this crappy liquor, and drink this and smoke this crappy stuff, and then you say your family's important, and I'm like, dude, you're saying that to people, but your values, you're not living that. And listen, why does it matter to me? Because you're making WellSpan hammer down on all this stuff. You can't breathe, right? You can't walk, right? So now our resources in our community are being used because you're not being responsible. You don't have life insurance because you don't believe you're dying, yet everyone you know is dying, right? Little things, right? You have a community that needs you to pitch in. These are kids. You don't think it's good for them to be involved? They should have no outdoor activities? I say that we make the orchestra bigger than the freaking football fields. You put how many kids on a football field? No, that's serious. I played football. I did wrestling. I did basketball. But why the heck is it bigger than the art department? Why is it bigger than the library? Right? Why is it bigger than the music department? Right? That's ridiculous to people. Start living by your values. Everybody wants to change, but nobody wants to do nothing. Right? You can't do it because of this. When I hear that, I'm like, I'm around the wrong people. Because I don't know what your rules are, but I know about the human race. Do something. Right? It's okay if they call the cops on you and you're not doing anything. Right? I mean, this was started from a chalkboard and doing traffic with the train, people calling the cops. It's okay if you're not doing nothing wrong. Right? I mean, everyone has someone they believe in, and that person, like Nelson Mandela, you're like, oh, Nelson Mandela, man, right? Dude was in jail for how many years? Yet you won't hang out with a convict. You know? Jesus was put on a cross, and you say your faith and all this, but yet none of your friends are convicts. None of your friends got put on death row. But yet the one person you look up to, the God, was put on death row and put on a cross, and yet you won't hang out with anyone who's been in trouble. You go to church, sit in the front row, and you wear a tie, and you say, my nephew, he's a bad boy. Come on, man, you ain't living by your values. You're talking them, but you ain't walking them. See, I'm one of the fish. I tell you what I'm going to do, and then I do it. And I've been doing that for a long time, so I can say it because I do it. And you know what that does? That's pressure on me to do what I say I'm going to do. I use it for the good. I don't want to tell anybody yet. Well, guess what? Here's the crazy part. Until you tell the universe what you're willing to do, it'll never give it back to you. Because the universe only gives you what you get to tell it. See, the reason your life sucks is because you've been telling everyone it sucks. Every time I get a car, it breaks down. Well, no wonder it's going to break down. Because, hey, that's real. That's 100% real. Right? My family's thing. Yeah, because you keep telling everyone they do. All you do is call people. My mama died 80 years ago. Right? You're going to tell your kids that your mama died and left you. Okay, well now what? Right? Ain't nobody I know that's got an easy story. I do know this about winners. They just don't stop failing. It's not that they don't fail, they just don't stop failing. Right? I'm gonna eat this stromboli today, and I'm still gonna walk. And most of the time I walk because I get and anger is not anything people like to tap into. That's the only way I can do what I do. I get angry. However you get angry, that's fine. People don't want to tap into their emotions. Look, as long as you harness them and control them, there's nothing wrong with them. Right? But you can't tell me anyone that works out, and they're lifting their weights, they're like, woo! Yeah, baby, dandelions. I'm going to tell you, it ain't going to happen. You're not going to go on a basketball court when they're getting ready to dunk, and they're saying, oh yeah, peanut butter and fluff sandwiches. They're not going to do that, right? Because emotionally, you can't take that type of activity unless you engage at the highest level. right? And the highest level you ever get when you make something, you look at a mom when she flips a car, it's been proven. You think she's happy that her kid's in the bottom of that car? No, she taps into the highest emotional engagement to make action, and that's the anger. She's angry her kid might get hurt, and it's proven. People have done phenomenal things, but they didn't do it thinking about dandelions, folks. And yet you want to tell everyone that, like that's what it is. No, it's harness and control this. Why do people kill themselves? They lose control of this. That's why. And let me tell you how it happens. They stay stagnant, and they talk about something that was the same story. Whatever the story is, doesn't matter. But they repeat that story. There's only way you can ever have any change is by activity, action. You can't have it by stagnant. You wouldn't drink stagnant water. You wouldn't breathe stagnant air. You wouldn't do anything. You wouldn't even invest in a stagnant market. You're not going to go invest your money in a third world country. You're going to invest in a strong market. You need to be the strong market for the rest of us. All right? So tell us about Bubba D's. Ryan, you come up here, man. Let me have a break.
Okay.
Go on. And let's talk about what you're doing after Bubba D's. Because I'm really interested in it. Because I want to eat a little bit more. And I'm up here and I'm talking. And I want to hear what everyone else is doing. You don't mind, do you? Because they're so
No, I don't mind at all.
awesome.
I don't mind at all.
Hey, share it,
Just
buddy.
share and invite this out.
I'm gonna get a little bit more. How good is this food? You got a breadstick again. Oh, breadstick. All right, Cameron, you go. You talk a little, and then we'll let you go.
Go ahead, man.
Well, I'm right now a server trying to learn how to do pizzas and make.
Say I'm
Make
learning
these.
how. Don't say I'm trying. Say I'm learning.
I'm
how.
learning.
How?
I'm learning how to make a good
Oh.
stromboli like how these are.
Yeah.
Um,
Who made these? Dustin or
Dustin.
Jen?
Dustin.
All right. Jen makes the best ones.
He's
No, I'm joking, nothing.
yeah, but he's working hard making his pizzas and strombolis and everything. He's come a long way. I haven't known him long, but I know he's worked hard for everything he's gotten.
And no one needs to know anyone long. Here's the thing: follow your energy,
Yeah.
just like you've been doing.
Mm-hmm.
So what else do you guys have? Do you guys deliver?
Yeah, absolutely. We deliver a 5-mile radius. We are open 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. on Friday, Saturday. On Sunday through Monday is 11 to 9. We deliver. Shrewsbury is our location. Is a little bit more people, but York's a bigger atmosphere and people around than compared to Shrewsbury is. So I'd probably get lost if I was delivering up here.
So you're from Shrewsbury?
Yeah. Yep. I'm 2 minutes from the Shrewsbury location. So I'm there a lot of the week.
Nice.
They're lucky to have you.
Thank you.
Yeah. So if you're looking for employment, they're always looking for good people.
Yeah.
So let's talk about this. Anybody in here play music when they were younger?
I wish I did. I never did.
I didn't.
I wanted to. I already told them my story, so they wouldn't let me take the trumpet home. They gave me the little thing, and you couldn't do it right. And they wouldn't even give you the trumpet. Yeah, just had a little piece. So I wanted to. So I love music.
Yeah.
I'd be a sax player. I'd be a drummer. I mean, for a little while, we all think we're the lead guitarist, and then the drummer. And then I find out without the flute, there is no band. Without the trumpet, there is no band. Without the sax, there is no band. I'm a horn guy, though. I love the horns.
Yeah.
What would you play if you could play?
I don't know. Percussion probably.
Drum?
Mhm.
Cameron?
I probably play drums. I just like beat
Drums.
Drums.
I used to play the trumpet.
I'm taking the horn.
I gave it up in high school, and that was the biggest, well, a very big regret, I would say.
Mhm.
So if you do
Can
play,
you play it now?
just keep playing. Re-audition to get back in. So we have about 100 of the best.
I'm sure all the band teachers from the schools get their kids in.
Oh, yeah, I mean, we send out information out to all the school districts.
So who
private
votes
teachers.
for them now? Like, can I vote my kid in?
No, you can't. We bring in musicians from outside of the area because we want to make sure that they're unbiased. So we
You
don't
want the
have-
best product, the best musician, period.
Absolutely.
Wow. And how often are they doing this?
They do this pretty much every Saturday from September through May.
Wow.
So it's a long season for them.
So when does someone come in? Like, how often do you bring in new musicians?
Well, the musicians are set from the very beginning of the season.
Of
They
the season,
audition-
so when's your season start?
The season starts in September. Auditions are typically at the end of August.
At the end of August. So how do they find out if someone's like, yo, my kid's one of the best, y'all don't know yet, but I need to get them in touch, you know, with you. How do they do it?
They can do that on our website, yorkviewsymphony.org. It's our website. So we head there. There's a contact page. Our email is there as well.
Hey, Pat Waters. Hey, James Wolfgram. What's up? How is everyone? Please share this out.
Next concert.
Our next concert's May 6th at the Pulu Center. That's going to be a really special
How much
concert.
are tickets? How can we get tickets?
You go to the Pulu Center's box office.
So go to Polo Center's.
Tickets are only $15.
Really? Nice. So, and can people donate some to, like, can you guys give some out if people want to donate some tickets?
Oh, absolutely.
You know,
We can do that.
so what day's on a Sunday? We figured that out.
It's a Sunday.
So may the 4th be with you. It's that Sunday.
That's right.
So how awesome.
It's a great way
So
to wrap up the
what the
Sunday.
cool
Yes, it
thing
is.
is, but really what the cool thing is you can be a part of this give by going to givelocalyork.org, go to arts and culture, you look up the York,
Youth Symphony Orchestra.
and then you can give 10 to get in, the minimum give to be a part of this, and then go to the concert, right? And then you get to see what you're a part of.
Right.
And they always say they're not looking to give, but I'm saying why not? You know, we have future plans. Why not? If you're going to make the symphony bigger than the stadium, then give. So, and they can always use, you know, volunteers. People sometimes, you know, I would love to see people, all these not-for-profits get flooded with funds and volunteers, right? Because the best thing is anyone that is successful is resourceful. So let's hammer them with some resources.
Yeah, if I could just speak about the Pulu concert, that's a really special concert. That's our 60th anniversary year, and the Junior Symphony, which feeds into our group, they're the, let me see, they're like 6th grade through 8th grade students. So they're playing with us. It's their 50th anniversary
Wow.
this year. So it's a very special concert.
How many musicians are going to be on stage? Like 15, 20?
Well, the format of the concert is that the Junior Symphony will play first. That's about 100 student musicians, and then we will play. The York Youth Symphony will play. That's another 100, and then we're going to come together. 200 musicians, symphonic music.
200.
200.
Wow!
Yeah.
All at one stage.
Yeah.
How many stages can fit that type of action?
Well, as to the best of our knowledge, there's only one stage in all of York County, and that's the Pulu Center. It's the only stage that can hold that many
Wow!
musicians.
How awesome is that going to sound? Amazing.
It's going to sound amazing.
And you don't want to miss out. You know, we talk about climbing the mountain. You don't want to be halfway up the mountain on this. You want to go, when you do the give, you want to be there. You want to be at the concert. And it's going to be on Sunday. What time?
3 p.m.
3 p.m. How long's the concert?
I'm not actually too sure about that.
Well,
I
nice.
don't program it. That's up to the conductors to program.
200 musicians. That affects a lot of families.
Do you want some Stromboli?
Yeah.
No,
Come on.
It's good.
I don't eat cheese.
There's a lot of cheese.
Yeah.
You're missing out.
I
don't
am
understand.
I know.
Spring
I know.
Grove, or Spring Garden Automotive. Thanks for joining.
Yes, thank you.
The I think you made a valid point. How many kids are football, basketball, maybe swimming? All
Andrew,
combined in
what's
the school
up?
district affecting and families, as opposed to an organization like this that affects 200. That's impressive.
What's up?
Give Local York is going to be on May the 4th.
What's up?
This is an opportunity to
How are you,
actually
man?
seek out the York Youth
Good. Are
Symphony
y'all
and
hungry?
donate directly to them.
All right, so let me serve
We
you.
do.
So,
But then the things you do with the money that
you
you
want
receive.
to? So, what are these again? So we can tell them what this
Steak
is.
and cheese stromboli, or ham and cheese.
There's a lot going on here.
Which one do you want?
We just ate.
Yeah, we did- we
I
just
didn't
ate.
know there was food.
Oh, all right, cool.
So-
That's fine. You want some water? No, you're good. Well, come on, sit down. Tell them who you are. So go behind the camera, y'all can get back there. There's room.
Getting
Go back there, tell 'em.
Yeah, the really exciting thing about what we're going to do with our Give Local York funds is all the money that
You can go
comes
back
in
there.
to our
Go
organization
ahead.
during the May 4th
Yeah.
program will all go to scholarships. So all that money will go to send our musicians out to camp, college. So we feel that's the best way to reinvest in the orchestra, is to send our
It's a real
musicians
difference.
out
Social
for
media.
Thank you, man.
advanced training.
Appreciate it.
So I go
back,
man.
And how long have you been doing that type of give back to the people playing in the age?
I've only been with the organization for 5 years now,
Uh-huh.
but to my knowledge, it's happened since the organization was born.
That's just amazing.
yeah, that's the mission, is to educate and to promote music throughout the county.
Right here we are from this morning. This is
Right.
one of the practices. You were in the black room, is that correct?
The Black Box.
The
Theater.
black box theater.
It's a smaller room.
And how many kids are in there right now?
No, that's the full orchestra, except for maybe a few missing.
I know you're over here.
100.
Right, so you want to come
Yeah,
up and
it's
talk?
Andrew.
You want to introduce yourself?
We are
And
live.
tell them what you do, what you play?
I am Andrew. I play the cello. I have been playing for 9 years. But when I was born, the doctor told my parents that
Yes.
when that I would not be able to see to walk upstairs.
Sure.
So obviously I've
Yes.
defied those odds. So yeah, no, it's a thing that I do. I defy the odds.
And how long have you been playing an instrument?
I started playing cello when I was in 3rd grade. I am 12th grade now, so it's 9 years.
Thank you.
When in 4th grade, I started playing alto saxophone. Played that for 2 years. I decided that I would just stick with cello because there's like
What are you doing? You're in 12th grade, right?
Yep.
What are you doing after school? Where are you going? What are you doing?
Usually, well, I'm a teenager, so I usually just go home and sleep.
No. After high school. Where are you going?
After high school, well, I'll probably sleep. But I am actually planning to. Right now, my plans are to move to Wisconsin for video production.
Wow.
I just started getting into it last year. I took the 4 video classes that my high school has over the course of 2 years. I'm currently right now in the broadcasting section of the class that I'm in. It's been a journey.
And to wrap up, the York Youth Symphony, how's that helped you in life? What do you think it's done to help you?
It's definitely got me. It's increased my skills with music. It's opened my eyes to more stuff. I mean, there's some songs like there's genres that people just don't think is like right or fits them well. And then sometimes like there's that one song in that genre that doesn't really fit them well that they find like, oh, this works really well for me. I really like this song. Like for example, like me, I'm not really a big country person, but I love Johnny Cash's Ring of Fire. It's like there's something about it that I really like, and I it's probably the only country song that I will listen to without complaining.
Well, good. Well, thanks for coming on and saying hi. We have your dad over here.
Yep.
And is that your sister?
Yep, that's
Right
my
here
sister.
as well. So it's a family thing. And that's important because when you're talking about affecting 200 families at a time, that's a big deal. And being a father and seeing your son go through this, I mean, it's a big deal. It really is.
And if I can just point out, like Andrew said, he started in 3rd grade.
Wow.
And that's, like, it's great, we're the York Youth Symphony, so we're taking, or not taking, but we're pulling in the best musicians throughout the county from the high schools. But without that 3rd grade program, Andrew wouldn't be where he was today. So, like,
Wow.
we are so grateful to the school districts, the private instructors, the band instructors, the symphony instructors at the schools, because without that starting in 3rd grade, there is no York Youth Symphony.
Right.
There is no junior symphony. There is no music. So it's so important, we think about the budgets of the schools and things, and when they cut, a lot of times, unfortunately, the arts are on the chopping block. And that's why it's so important to give musicians a place that they can feel a part of, something they can feel a part of. Because
Last year, Dallastown, their 3rd grade strings program was in jeopardy, and unfortunately it's gone now, which is really upsetting. But there was a ton of orchestra members, and even the previous YYSO president that went to the board meeting that they were talking about that. And usually at the board meeting they have like maybe 10, 12 people. When that issue came up, the entire room was filled. Like everybody went and supported it, and even people who couldn't make it had people from their family go to that board meeting and speak from their perspective. Like,
Letters.
I remember there was one mom of a graduate who went and had a letter from their daughter who was like, this is really making me upset. I don't understand why they're doing this. I mean, they constantly praise us at concerts for having amazing talent, and then they're just giving out a whole bunch of that talent because they're cutting the 3rd grade strings program.
And it's not just important to explore and develop the talent, but it's just the skill sets and the lifelong lessons that you learn. You may not even realize you're learning at your age. That's going to carry with you forever. And it's very important. It's an incredible organization.
yes, thank you. It is true what you're saying. You as a musician, if you're going to develop to like Andrew's level, you have to, from a very early age, be dedicated and put in the time, and that's a lifelong. If you learn that lesson in 3rd, 4th, 5th grade, you're building a foundation for a successful citizen. So, there's a lot that goes into these music programs. These musicians might not fit into a sports program. They might not fit into another program that the school offers, but they fit into the musical program. And it's important that we give our children in the community a place where they feel a part of something bigger than themselves, that they feel like they belong there and they're important, and that they would be missed if they weren't there. That has come to my attention recently with, there was some controversy at York Suburban about cutting back, and I talked to some of the parents, and some of the stories I heard were just gut-wrenching about how important music was to their children.
Well, think of it as even as a culture. You can't watch a movie without music. You can't. Most people, you turn on music when they're doing things throughout the day, working. I even try to listen to it when I'm mowing the lawn, and it's just amazing how much it affects us. And if we're going to take that outlet away from people, excuse me, what are we really doing as a culture? How are we taking a step back or a step forward by supporting this? And it's a big deal to support the arts, to support music, the youth. It's a big deal. So by giving back to the York Youth Symphony Orchestra on May the 4th, you were able to help children. You're able to help young guys. I'm sorry calling you a child. You're taller than I am, but chronologically a little bit older. But at the end of the day, you are the future, and we appreciate you doing what you do.
And I'd also like to give a little shout out to the York Junior Symphony, because most of our players come from them. So if you're thinking about contributing, I would also recommend they are an excellent organization. They also need support. They aren't here today,
Mhm.
but Amy Tomasoni, their president, does an excellent job of running that organization, raising funds. And I know from my organization and their organization, the funds are spent very wisely
Mhm.
because there just isn't spare funds. You have to use every penny you get wisely. So I know
That's
that
exactly right.
they're very careful.
I have young children, 1 and 3, but when I get to a point where they can do something like that, how can I get them involved?
Well, the school district is often the first place that people get their instruments from, but you can also seek out private instructors if you want to get them started earlier. There is, depending on what instrument it is, they make different sizes to accommodate smaller
Oh,
children.
so they make smaller instruments for kids. I didn't
Right,
realize that.
There's a
You can probably speak to that.
there's when I first got interested, and like they usually do like instrument demonstrations at the elementary schools before they have signups to start playing. I remember they said that anybody who wanted to play the stand-up bass, there's a really big one. They have stand-up basses that look like cellos that you can play. And now, granted, I wanted to stay with the cello. The way that my private teacher puts it is that it's the most natural instrument. Like with violin, you have you turn your wrist inside out basically, and then with cello, all you do is just bring it up and grab the neck, and that's where you are. That's most of the reason, why I picked it. I mean, there was a time where I thought maybe I should switch to violin because I like picking out the melody, and violins usually have the melody, but then there's like cello, it's natural, it has the deep bass, like you can, even though it's not the melody, you can still hear it. So, yeah.
That's right. And I think it's also important to point out that Give Local York is an organization that came and seeked out all live media to help their social media needs. That's maybe somewhere in the direction you'll be going in the future, maybe not, who knows, but you're kind of going in that direction. An expanding market. They do that because of the amount of business that we're able to throw at them. Really, it's interesting of where people are. Everyone's on their phones. People are also listening to music and things like that. So we appreciate you watching this and contributing. I'm sorry.
I was just going to add, I know when I donate funds, I always want to make sure they go the furthest, and if there's ever a match, that's always an incentive to give, or maybe give a little bit more so I can get my funds matched. Well, of course, Give Local York is going to be matching funds to percentage based, but when you give to a Cultural Alliance member, the Cultural Alliance has raised a pot of money as well, which will be matched. So you can give to Give Local York, have your fund, if you give to a Cultural Alliance member such as the YJSO or the YYSO, the Junior Youth Symphonies, your money will be matched by Give Local York and the Cultural Alliance, so you get a 2-for-1 on that. So you can really make an impact with your donation on that day to an arts organization such as ours.
It's amazing how far your dollar can go on a special day like this.
Right. It also gives me heart. It really makes me feel good because it's like people in the community, they do realize that the arts are important, and that's how the Cultural Alliance got that money to begin with, is because somebody stepped up and said, this is important, we need to fund the arts organizations, because without it, what is our community?
What is our community without it? You're right, that's a great point. I just don't think that moving forward, or looking forward or behind it, it's always gonna be here. It always was, it should always continue to be here.
Yeah, it's kind of difficult to imagine, but think about York without the Appel Center, the Strand, the Capitol. What would it be without the symphonies? What would it be without the dance groups? And there would be a huge hole in the community and in the life of York County. Would it be worth living here? I don't know.
Maybe not. It would be a lot different.
It would be like food without spice. What fun is that?
It's a great point. So your next concert is when again?
May 6th.
May 6th. So that's right around the corner.
Right.
So we're going to do the May 4th Day of Giving, and then we're going to wrap it up with the York Youth Symphony Orchestra over at the Polo Center.
Right, with the York Junior Symphony as well.
Over 200 members, all playing at the same time. That's going to be fantastic.
It's going to be amazing. amazing. I can't wait to hear it. I can't wait. I'm gonna be there for the dress rehearsal on Saturday, and I can't wait to get the preview. It's gonna be exciting.
I would think it'd be loud.
It should be.
Better be. Well, that's great. Well, we appreciate you guys coming down and everything. Please feel free to grab some sub or the stromboli from Bubba D's. What do you have after May 6th? What's up after that?
Then we go on hiatus for the summer.
Yeah.
All the musicians get the summer off, and the board will meet again, and we will reset and start a new strategy for the next year. See where our donations take us. It should be really exciting. I'm hoping to get a lot of money in during the May 4th program, so we can send our musicians out to summer camps and send them off to college, so they can continue to pursue their passion of music.
Can you give us a sneak peek of maybe anything you kind of thinking about or knowing about for next year?
No, we're gonna keep all that out of the
Okay,
wraps.
we're keeping it in the wraps.
You have to
Okay.
follow us on social media to get the updates.
And how do they do that?
We have a Facebook page and an Instagram. We just relaunched our Facebook page, and our Instagram is brand new. I'm not a social media mavin, so I'm not very good with that. So I'm relying on other people. John,
You want to share it out. You want to like the pages. You can see all the updates, all the news, everything you need about this organization. It's a wonderful organization.
Right. Well,
We really appreciate it.
thank you so much.
Yeah, no problem. You got the mic on you
yeah,
right there.
we're gonna have to take that
I
off.
kind of,
Can you get that?
yeah, I did. Yeah, I kind of put it on you. I can take it off you. Okay, thank
All
you
right,
very much.
great. I'm gonna clear away my dirty dishes and wish all of you a very good day. Have a good
Thank you
weekend.
very much for coming. I really appreciate it.
Thank you.
And I want to thank everyone who's watching for Social Media Saturday. That's one of the over 200 nonprofit organizations in York, Pennsylvania that are participating in GiveLocalYork.org. You can go there and donate. You want to be on there around 11:55 on the 3rd, so you can hit the donate button right as midnight starts on the 4th. We'll be at the York County Market that's downtown. The downtown market, it's right on Philadelphia Street. There's a parking garage. We'll be there at 12 o'clock. Shane and I will be hosting, and with Megan Hess as the beginning happens. Could you come back on here for a second? I want to ask you some more questions. So you're getting ready to go to college.
Yep.
And you're going to be taking up what again?
Video production in like general. My personal goals would probably to either become a YouTuber or work at Wolf Films in New York. If that name rings a bell, they make Law and Order. It's probably one of my favorite shows. Like the mood and skill that they have to make that show, and even with all those serious issues, I mean, the show is about solving rape cases. I mean, it's tough to deal with that, even if you're just watching it. I mean, especially for those who have gone through that. I mean, it's really unfortunate, but it's tough. So even for the people to act like that and act with like they're all these emotions, I don't think they act with those emotions. I think those are real emotions.
I believe you. I've never seen it. Never seen one episode. Believe it or not.
Wow.
But look at that. I mean, I'm a lot older than you, right?
Yeah.
So when you think about it that way, and I'm going to just kind of direct towards the social media aspect of this. In theory, you should know a lot more about social media than I do.
Yeah.
Because you grew up with it, and I did.
Yeah.
Back when I went to high school, we didn't even have a computer.
Yeah.
That sounds crazy, right?
Yeah.
Today, it sounds crazy.
Mhm.
And when you go shopping, do you do anything online before you buy? Or you just go to the store and pick things out and don't do any research?
No, for me, normally, I know what I'm looking for.
Mm-hmm.
Shopping for cameras for school.
Mhm.
Because I've gotten to actually work with the cameras that my high school has.
Mm-hmm.
I know what I would need to get, what everything means. I mean, we go through pretty much. It wouldn't surprise me if my teacher told me that 25% of the course was just vocabulary.
That's with a lot of things.
Yeah.
It's high school.
I mean, like f-stop, t-stop, aperture.
But let's not talk about that stuff. Let's talk about, you don't know anything about it, you wanna go buy something, what are you doing? How are you finding out about it? Are you finding about it on your phone? Are you doing any research on your phone?
I would probably make that my second step, because first of all, I would probably need to like hear about it.
Right.
It's like, what you're gonna do? It's just like appear out of nowhere. So like probably like I'm trying to think of an example like can't really think of anything.
How about those headphones you just bought?
Oh yeah. I'm a gamer. I mean, I have an Xbox. I usually Xbox is like a big social thing because it's, as far as I know, it's really, besides any PlayStation players, it's really the only like social aspect. So like, I got a set of Turtle Beach headphones. I mean, they are, as far as from what I've heard, they are probably the best like gaming headphones and headsets. So like, I heard about them, then I went to look for probably the best headset that I could find.
Mm-hmm. And so you said the second thing you did, first thing you heard about it, then you did research. And you
Yes.
did research on your telephone?
Yeah, on my.
Think about that.
tablet.
Think about that, everyone who's watching this. You have a customer looking for a product. He turned to social media, he learned to his cell phone, he did all sorts of research. If you want to get in front of customers, you want to advertise where they're looking. And this is the perfect example. We didn't talk about this before you came up here. That's what we're talking about today on Social Media Saturday. How to get known on your phone. Be where your customers really are. May I ask your age?
I'm 18.
He's 18. He's 18. And how long have you been doing research on your phone? Probably your whole life, right?
I mean, I got my first smartphone when I was in probably between 6th and 7th grade.
There you go. So today, our youth is, and this is a nice family. You got a good father here, nice sister, and I'm sure that the rest of the relatives are wonderful too. This is normal America, everybody. This is who's using the services that we're selling, but in the reverse, because we're getting out what you sell, what your service is. And for as little as $250 a month, we can get you out there on Facebook, Instagram, develop a package to meet your needs. And I think it's important, and I appreciate you coming over here. That's why I wanted to talk to you, to discuss this. It's important for people to realize it's everybody. It doesn't matter what age. There are certain segments in every society. For example, the Amish. The Amish are not going to be using their smartphones to shop. Okay, let's be real about that. It's not going to happen, and I don't expect it to happen. I wouldn't want them to do it anyway because it's just not in their wheelhouse. But that's a very small. On just Facebook and Instagram than watching TV.
That in this day and age, that really wouldn't surprise me. I mean, the number is what surprises me, but the statistic in general, or like what the statistic is covering, I wouldn't be surprised by that.
I believe it because it's true. It's very true. And back when your dad and I were going through high school, we never even thought about that. I mean, we were still using payphones and maybe beepers. I don't know how old you are. We're probably similar in age. And
I think I got a couple years on you.
yeah, you probably do. I can remember when I first started in sales, I came out, I would go to cell phone. No, I didn't have any cell phones. It was payphone. I was looking for payphones. I knew what a payphone.
Yeah, of course.
I can't even tell you where a payphone is today. That's the truth. Shane Train
I'm
is
the
back.
payphone right here. Shane's the
He's old man
payphone.
sales.
You want to get known on the phone? You
Well,
go
thank
through the
you
Shane
very
Train and
much.
all live
It was a
media.
pleasure
Yep.
watching you play today.
Oh, it's
It was a
amazing,
pleasure meeting
amazing,
you.
amazing.
And we wish you the best of luck
Yeah.
at the University of Wisconsin.
It's a tech school. It's,
I'm sorry.
It's North Central Technical College in
Awesome.
Wausau, Wisconsin.
Nice. Go eat some cheese curds, man.
Definitely.
Fried or raw. I like the fried cheese curds.
Well, very good. Well, thank you.
Thank you.
I appreciate it.
Yep.
We are at Social
Boom.
Media
So let's introduce
Saturday.
one of our staff. Come on.
Hey, come
Come
back,
on.
Mike.
Introduce everybody
Here
to
we
you.
go.
Come on, watch your step, everybody. Watch your step. Watch your step. What kind of stromboli do you want? I'll get it. You want? No, all right.
No.
Here you go. We're gonna do a quick transition here.
Come on. I'm gonna need a little more stromboli.
Andrea's gonna come on, Mike.
Yeah, come on.
My voice is hoarse.
Our
All right,
voice is
well,
hoarse.
we
Maybe
got
she
you.
isn't.
Come on
Thank
back.
you.
We got you. We got you. We want people to see your beautiful face.
Thank you so much.
We want your people to see you. Come on, come on. They can see you. Come on, girl.
Get over here.
Come on. They gotta see you. They gotta know. You don't need to run. We'll talk for
Stand there
you.
and wave.
We'll talk for you. We got to
right.
talk.
That's right. We got talking. He's got talking down better than I do.
Come on, man. I'm getting into figuring out where to go next.
That's right. Let's put on
so-
another interview here.
No.
Right here. What?
We'll do it next week. I'm hoarse.
She's hoarse.
I sound terrible.
Can they say hi to you? Can they just look at you and say hi?
Stand here and wave. Say
Huh?
hi.
Just wait.
No one's biting over
Huh?
here.
So you're with All Live
You're
Media.
the newest member of our
And so,
staff.
if you want to find out how anything works with All Live Media, these would be the two you would get a hold of. You wouldn't get a hold of me, would you?
Sometimes.
No.
Sometimes maybe.
No, you wouldn't get a hold of me,
Sometimes
but they'll let me know where to go and what to do. But they know it all inside and out. They're very patient, amazing. Seriously, we all rode the same way. We're all about social strong, right? We're all about second, third, fourth chances. We want to give you a chance until you don't want to give yourself. We're only going to work with people that are willing to work with themselves, right?
Absolutely.
And we'll take everything you have and mold it together. We don't replace what you have. We just combine what you have, right?
Yes.
And we bring hustle muscle, right? And you don't even have to say yes, you can just smile. We bring hustle muscle when we come. I mean, we're talking, we've all been through hell, but we decided not to stay there.
That's right.
We keep going. And we are a human race, and All Live Media is about getting you known through your phone, through live video, right? And we have the numbers, you can look at the numbers, but look at the energy, look at the fun, look at the results. How awesome. We had a great time at the Underground Railroad. It was amazing.
amazing.
Did you even know it was there on Philly Street? I had no idea. 123 East Philly.
No.
Oh my gosh, we got to go in where the Underground Railroad is, like the
Wow.
real route.
Took such
I thought it was a
care.
railroad.
They
I'm like,
didn't
when
use
is she gonna
shovels.
take
They
us
used their
there?
hands and dug the
They put
rocks.
straw in there to keep people from being noisy, so they
Wow.
would put a bunch of straw in there. You know, here's the thing, when people come with excuses, the Goodrich, Mr. Goodrich, was born in 1801. At 16, he was born to a slave family. At 16, they went bankrupt, so they signed his papers and let him go because they didn't have no more money. And he became a barber. At 18, he bought the building in New York.
On the square. that he
So
was
you're
brought
going to tell
around.
me a man at 19 is buying the building in 1819?
Anything's possible.
Right? Come on. Yo, he had the first Christmas tree in New York and charged people to come look at it. Come on. What's up, beautiful? We charge people to come look at it. But people don't notice because they're not here at this building. Come on in.
That's right.
This is live. Like, this is what it's for, to come on in.
Hi.
Do you want some stromboli?
No, we're good.
These are my relatives.
Hi, how you doing?
Yeah.
How you doing?
So, everyone knows the only place you're gonna meet me is at work, right?
Uh-huh.
I mean, even at Christmas, I went for like 2 seconds and then rolled out, right? Because I'm always grinding, because I love what I do, because this is a purpose. And when you're doing something, we want people to know. And if it's with All Live Media, right there's the two people you contact. Bam, you don't contact me, right? Right there, contact. Where's your phone number? We gotta get you on like
right
Ryan.
there.
What's your phone number? How to get a hold of you? 717
332.
332
8284.
8284. So, and these will be the two right here. Boom, we'll put it together. She's looking to do some work. So why don't you come back? Let's tell them what you're doing.
8284.
So come on back, April, and let's tell them about what you're doing. She is going to be doing some future work, possibly. Yeah, it is.
Absolutely.
Yes, it
Let's
is.
go.
Come on.
Let's go.
Yeah. You want something to eat? You guys don't want?
No, no, I'm good.
It's allowed.
Am I the
it's
only?
allowed.
I ate the Stromboli on the thing, like I'm like, rah, like tearing it up, man. And everyone's like, no. I'm like, am I the only one that likes to eat or what? Man,
Okay, well, who are you?
I am April Hoffman.
I call her Aunt April. Christian
Aunt
calls her
April.
Aunt
And April, yes,
Yeah,
I'm
Okay, we got
Aunt
Aunt April
Aunt
here.
April.
Yes, yes.
Okay, go ahead.
What I did is I joined Amanda Joy & Co., which is a direct sales company.
Oh.
And it is clothing made here in the U.S. It's self-love movement. It's all USA made clothing, and it's for ladies from size extra, extra small to 4X, and each piece of clothing.
Yeah, 4X in
Boom,
there.
Yeah.
boom.
And it's
Real clothes for real women.
yes, it fits all body types. It's made in the U.S. It's each piece of clothing has an affirmation inside. You know, it tells you you're beautiful.
Wow.
It's going to be a good day for you. It's
Positive stuff.
positive affirmations in each piece of clothing. It's all
And you can work with her to put a plan together for All Live Media because she came here to check us out.
Yeah.
Because where do you want to go to get blown up now? Listen, it's
All
no,
live media.
but social media, right? And we've been
Yeah.
doing it the longest. So, you know, at the end of the day, people that know that we've been doing this, how long? How long have I been doing this? A long time,
a
right?
long time. Yes.
Right?
Yes. And the thing that drew me to the company is the clothing last. It's was formerly sold in Nordstrom's, which is, you know, a higher end quality product. Most of the camis and tanks you buy, they last from anywhere from 5 to 7 years. So it's not something that you're going to buy and just wear for one summer or
Why
one
is that?
season.
Why do they last so long?
Because
American
of
made.
quality, they're American made, you know.
Material workmanship.
Yes, material workmanship, and it's all made by women for women. So it's a
So I
nice.
can't get a job there.
No,
Oh my
no,
God.
not really.
That's awesome, man. I love that.
So,
you know,
and
women are
it's-
the fabric of the world. And I tell people, everyone goes to their mom, their aunt, their sister, their grandma, their cousin, some woman, when they in time of an emotional need.
Mhm.
Which behind finance, behind relationship, everything behind it all is an emotional need. And so, you know, they're absorbing all that. So that's awesome to hear that this empowering clothing line is going to be there. And it's going to be brought to you by All Live Media.
Yes, and it's very easy to get involved with the company. It's a $99 startup fee, and then you have the option to buy samples, and then you have your own replicated website that you can sell from. There's
And
no
then you got to
catalog.
stay tuned for the rest, though.
Mhm.
We're not going to give you the rest. You stay tuned for the series. We're bringing it to you. We're going to talk to you about it. What's the name of the company?
Amanda Joy & Co.
Boom. Stay tuned. All Live Media. And you're going to find out about it. What do you think about our studio?
It's nice.
Huh?
Thank
You're not
you.
hungry?
No, I'm good. I just ate at Brown's, sorry.
Did you? What'd you get at Brown's? There's another local company. We love
Yes,
local.
yes.
Huh? We're banding together to build up each other, build up each other's businesses, and we need your help. That's why the share and invite is so important. How'd you find out about this?
It was a Facebook advertisement, that they had posted on there, and I contacted the
Not
company.
us.
Oh, about you?
Yeah.
Well, I was kind of brainwashed by you many times. To be
But what
honest.
made you? How long, right? It's been a while, right?
Yes, yes.
Because y'all heard me for years now.
Like a chair, like a chair.
Yeah, yeah. But you were like, hey, but you realized by listening to that over time.
Yes, and that's why I contacted you, because you reached to so many people, and I thought that was the best way to get the word of my business out. Because there's 10 girls on the East Coast right now that are in this business, and I'm the only one in Pennsylvania, so.
And you're gonna bring opportunity to people,
Mhm.
and you're gonna bring them clothing that's gonna give them a positive vibe with a positive message, that's gonna show the beauty that they have. And when you're making companies with a mission and a purpose, you can't go wrong as long as you stay in the game, right? I mean, you saw how long it took to get to here,
Yes, exactly.
right? And so it takes a long time, but if you love what you do, it doesn't matter, right?
Exactly.
You only need to make little bits of progress,
Exactly.
right? So getting on to here is gonna be huge. I mean,
Yeah.
you know, and then you'll have that video, right? And then you can say, when you put that effort here, check out this video,
Exactly.
right? So the effort you put in, the time you put in, the resource money, when you make a video, and then you have that, and you can duplicate that energy when you say, watch this video, right? And they get the energy of live. Live does energy, and you know what it really showed me yesterday, Ron? When we did a video here and I had to do a take, I'm not good on doing takes, am I?
You're not.
I couldn't do it, right? We had to do a pre-recorded video, and I was
That's
like,
one thing I'm better at you at.
Yeah.
It takes better. than you.
I can't do that. So live gives the real energy, your real heart. People can feel that you do this because you want to change the world
Exactly.
and empower women. And that's amazing, right? And so all I mean is going to bring it to you. We're going to bring the heat, and we are excited. So definitely, please share and invite this video out. Please share and invite. So what else do you want to say?
What's your favorite piece of clothing you're selling right now? If you had to pick one.
It's a bamboo cardigan. It's anti-wicking, and it's no.
Is it made out of bamboo?
Bamboo cotton, yes.
Wow.
And there's no odor-free. Sorry, I'm not wearing anything today, any of the clothing today, because I'm put on the spot here.
Oh, that's fine. But you just stopped in to say hi.
Yes.
But it's not hard to get on video.
No.
It's easy, isn't it, to hop on here and just tell?
Yeah.
Because when you love what you do, it's not hard to tell about it, is it?
No, not at all.
No, not at all.
And the tank, I like the tank tops, the foundation tanks that we offer. They are very nice. They fit well. They're spandex and modal cotton. They fit you well. They're nice around your bottom.
How long does it take to get them shipped when you get the product?
Usually about 5 to 7 days you have your product after you order.
Like 5 to 7 days. So that's nice. So you can get it quick. And is there a website that people use? Is this website driven too?
Yes, that's how you shop. I have my own replicated website that you can go to.
Which is,
It's AmandaJoyandCo.com, and then Cape Comfort by April. It's kind of lengthy, but
Well, when you come back,
Yeah.
we'll be a
We'll
little
put
bit
it-
more prepared. We'll
yeah.
put it in, and it'll make it real easy.
Nice. So what time are we looking at? What time is it, Ryan?
About 20 after 1.
Okay, cool. So I'm gonna have to take off the mics to keep this thing rolling on the charge.
Let's do it. Let's take
So,
off the mics.
I'm gonna
Let's do it.
take off the
We do it
mics.
old school without the mics.
Yeah, we've done that,
We've
right?
done that a
Thank
couple
you.
times.
And that's teamwork, right?
absolutely.
Man,
Thank you.
yeah.
So April, I already got your name and number from your husband.
Hey, we got wicked
Hey,
stickers in the
stickers
house.
in
Sorry,
the
guys.
house.
So I'm gonna call you to set up an appointment so you can so we
Oh.
can talk about a package for you, okay?
okay.
And sorry to get back to you sooner. You know, we've been, and if anyone's out there, please, we are taking on 200 non-for-profits in 30 days. That's a huge order, but we're gonna fill the order for doing broadcasts. So we are blessed to be busy. That's all I wanna say. What's up, Arius? How are you? Go around back, go
Yeah,
check
go
it out.
back
You
here,
just have
man.
to, yeah.
No, go ahead, you guys keep going, I'll figure out a way. Go ahead.
No, you can go right in there. Man,
Drop
Lord.
it low, drop it
Yeah,
low.
what?
How low can you go?
Yeah. How low can you go?
Should
Hey,
look this
listen.
way.
So Ryan Brook, I want to just let's pull the elephant out of the bag.
Come on, man.
I mean,
Show
we're all
him how you took a bite out of the
Ryan
cup.
broke
So he
his
took a
cup.
bite out of the cup.
You know what that cup? Does anyone know? How cool is it though? Tell them the power of social media. When we used your cup on the show, how much did people love the show and want to do business with you?
Yeah, a lot. It was a lot of people.
And this is no
Absolutely.
joke. We have fun,
Yeah.
but right? And you
Absolutely.
wouldn't think that that would happen, but now you realize it, right? And listen, people are trying to duplicate what we're doing. I'm not out there. Yo, we're the originators, homie. You ain't got the Shane train. You better get it right, right? Because nobody. You can have a computer. There's companies that got. You look at your college on Instagram, they got 5,000 people. I got 20,000. I'm not great, but I've been on this trail for 900 days. You know it, right? I've been doing this a long time. I got 30 years of sales experience. You want to see your product, you want to see your event go, you come to All Live Media. Ain't nobody going to do it like we are for you. No, I don't want to be on the mic. But I'm just letting you know, we're serious about what we do, and we bring the heat every day. Come on in. Is that right?
Absolutely.
Right? So, I mean, at the end of the day, pizzas are sold here. Wicked stickers, marketing, promotional stuff, because people see it, right? We showed it. When they saw that thing heat up, what did they say?
They were shocked.
We got to have it.
Yep.
Right?
Absolutely.
And that was organizations that really have that. And you'll take someone from one mug to 1,000,000 mugs, right?
Absolutely.
And that's it, the hustle muscle right there, right? Made in America with that type of will. When this country was started, it was with people that worked hard 7 days a week. Look, if your name is Jesus, take off. If it's not, you better grind if you're not happy, baby, right? What are you going to sit in church all day? Yo, go be to church. Go out there and help people. Invite and share. Tell them what you do. What do you got in your bag?
So what I have in the bag is from, I saw again one of Shane's.
You saw Ryan's mug break.
So I saw Ryan's mug break, and he went to go show somebody, and it was dripping everywhere. So I said, you know what, I'm going to swing by here and grab you guys a couple more mugs. So
Thank you.
these two here this one's your replacement, and this one's your replacement's replacement, right?
There you go.
Oh,
You got that right.
come on,
Thank you.
man.
Okay, so and what I promised before was for buying Ryan 2 cash now. So I have 2.
Oh,
wow.
And Ryan.
Nice.
Thank you
I
very
love
much.
it.
Alright, so
We love
See how
Wicked
it works?
Stickers.
Yeah.
Make sure you're behind the mic.
Thank you.
Make sure you're behind the screen. Get back
Yeah,
there,
yeah,
man.
I'm
We
sorry.
love you. And I gave the bag you had like
Thank you.
that. I gave them. You know who I'm talking about.
This is your bag too. so
Thank
I'll
you.
put it back here.
Yeah. So, all right, hold on.
So if you're looking at this mug right now, you
You got it,
cannot
you got it.
see cash now, but you heat up some water and you put it in, right?
Yep.
It puts the whole cash now
Hey, how are you?
logo up. It's just amazing. Well, you can kind of see it in the light. You look at it the right way. It's on a white background with cash now on it. So it's really cool. We have somebody else here too, Jones.
Nice.
Jones is here. He's going to be talking about old
One of
hippie
our new
medicine.
clients coming up. New clients. Come on. You want to come in underneath there and go back there?
Sure.
All right. So you just
What
got
else do you do? Do you just do mugs or do you do other stuff? I see you do-
Promotional.
No,
Yeah,
listen.
sweatshirts, promotional
Shirts,
products.
towels, huh?
Absolutely.
You want an awesome towel, and not a, we're not gonna talk because you know the Super Bowl team's the Eagles. So I know you aren't familiar with other towels around here, but there's only one winning towel, and that's the Eagles towel. But you do little towels like that because they're popular, aren't they?
Yes, they are.
Right?
They're very popular. So promotional products and personalized gifts is what the company does. So, and there's no setup fee or no minimum order. So you can order one if you like. You can order one of many.
What if I need
There's no
some in a
setup fee.
couple days? Is that too? You need a week? You need a month? How long is it gonna take to put
I
on?
will let you know what the schedule is, but usually for situations like this could be last minute, I can squeeze it in the queue. So yeah, if somebody needs something, especially if they say, All Live Media sent me, then I'll push everything up on the queue.
Boom. So when you share and
Thank you.
invite, see, if you see yourself as wanting to go into business, if you see yourself wanting to be local, let me tell you why local matters. Because when I walk around York, it could be 2 o'clock in the morning, and the workers on the right traffic control, and the Kinsley workers, and the police officers, and the ambulance workers, anyone that's in this city knows me because I'm in my city. Get in your community. If you're online, share and invite like you're in a city. We communicate on these feeds, right? We want interaction. Put your town, put where you're from, what's your business, put your website, break the rules that people tell you. This is social media. Get to know people. And listen, don't be afraid to blow other people's business up. You're going to want someone to blow your business up.
Tell me what you do.
Hi guys, I'm Jones. You may recognize me from Old Hippie Medicine. We have a page on Facebook, and you might have seen our billboard. We do CBD chocolates, and we're going to be at the Amish Markets car show on April 27th. I know a lot of you have been asking, where can I get it locally? Where's your store? Well, we don't have one yet. We're looking into it, but I'm definitely going to be there.
You have a
on
virtual
March
store?
27th. Yes, we have a website. Yep, oldhippiemedicine.com. You can get all kinds of CBD chocolates and other edibles.
Guys, we're gonna get them some traffic to their virtual store, right?
And you also sell
So-
oils too, right?
Yes, we do sell the vape oils as well. Yep, and gummies. If chocolate's not your thing, gummies.
And what type of things does this stuff help? I'm not real familiar with it.
Okay, well, this is going to help with chronic pain, anxiety, depression.
Can I go to a doctor and get a pill for this?
You can go to the doctor and get a pill for any of that stuff, but a lot of people want to try a natural way.
Okay.
I work with a lot of people who, they want to get off the pills. They want to try something different.
That makes sense. So to help someone who maybe has a medication to help them with a shoulder pain, or maybe that has headaches, or maybe even with their attention,
That's
and
right.
it'll help them focus by just eating chocolate.
Right.
How's this stuff taste? I can't taste any good.
No, you can't even taste the CBD in it. It's chocolate. We have milk chocolate. We have dark chocolate. It's delicious chocolate.
Wow.
Yeah.
And do you have to have a license do you have to have something?
No,
that
a
lets
lot
you
of
buy
people
this?
ask
Or
me
what is
about
this?
that. They, because it is a cannabinoid, so there's no THC in it, but it has all the medicinal value of the hemp plant. So you don't have to have a medical marijuana card or anything. It's
So it's a
completely
cannabinoid.
legal.
It's
Yes.
an cannabinoid.
Yes.
And so it doesn't have the THC that if you were smoking pot.
That's
Right,
right.
so
Yeah, you're not
can
gonna
I
get
even say
high
that?
from it.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't know if I can say that, but
Yeah.
at the end of the day, you're not smoking pot, you're eating candy. You don't have the bad effects that the government doesn't want you to have. You have the clean effects able to help you relieve the medication out of your life, really. You want to take a lot of medication out of people's lives.
Right. Yeah, that's what we're trying to do. Help people find relief in a natural way.
Wow. And I think it's important to note here at All Out Media, we work with people in all different types of businesses, and we can help yours as well. Just give me a call, message me Brian Ryan on Facebook. I'm not hard to find. Arias, get back to you. What have you been doing lately? Do you have any new projects?
We have large orders with these mugs actually. It's a car dealership and they wanted some mugs for their employees, so they ordered 200 of them. So yeah, so they thought that was fascinating. So that was a pretty big project that we're on right now. Just purchased a large format printer, so I'll be able to do a lot larger vinyl decals now, up to 28 and a half inches in width, and then as long as possible. So opening up some doors, trying to get some more things in, maybe some car wraps, maybe some window tints. So we'll see what happens. I'm just trying to expand a little bit more now.
If I have a picture of my dog and I want to put it on a pillow, to put on my couch, can you do that?
Yes, absolutely.
How about like a blanket?
Absolutely. Yeah, so we have a 9-panel blanket, which you can put images in all 9 panels. It's very soft, so we have that to offer as well.
What can't you do?
It
sounds like you can do anything, man.
Yeah, well, there are some things, and that's why I keep expanding. So I keep on getting a little bit larger and larger because I want to keep doing different things. But there's a lot that I can't, that the company can't do, but there's a lot that we can do as well. So.
All right, so what are you doing? And that's all you ever do is focus on what you can do, you know what I mean? So, just like us, we crush live videos like nobody else. So, at the end of the day, that's our arena, is live videos. We do many other things, but we will crush in live video. And crush, we will get the results beyond for people like we do.
That's
And
just it. While you're busy with the clothing industry, you're busy with the candy industry, and you're with the printing, they focus their time on what makes them successful and what brings in the money, right?
But a lot of people, but a lot of people, they're like, dude, if Shane can do it, I'm gonna go do my videos, and that's cool. I love people to do it, but you ain't gonna get that
Well, what do they
traction
find
unless you
out?
got 2 or 3
You see
years.
the same thing in real estate. You see Ray driving a Ferrari, and they think, oh, I can do this too. And they want to do this with no experience, never doing it a day in their life, and thinking they're going to be a mastermind expert that they can advise people on day one. And it's not. That's not the way. Nothing works. Nothing works that way. You're not going to start on day one. You're not going to just wake up at 30 years of age and be a billionaire. You're just not if you don't put in the work, the time, and everything else that you need to. The same thing with your businesses. So my point is, on the other side of that, while you're working so hard and chugging along, your social media needs are not going to disappear on you. You need to do it. I've seen you put a couple of videos out, but it's hard work, isn't it?
It is.
It's a lot. It's not easy. When you're out trying to sell candy bars, for example, you should be out selling candy bars, not doing your social media. That's why you work with a company like All Live Media. In this example, to expand their business for them. You probably don't get your taxes done by yourself, you do go to an accountant.
Correct.
Do you cut your hair?
No.
Do you work on your furnace?
No.
Do you work on your, yeah, exactly, yeah, I understand why. How about your teeth, do you do your own teeth, or do you go to a dentist? The same thing, your social media needs are all being met here I was gonna say Cash Now, but at All Live Media. We're here at 3 Rathrum Road, come down today, please share and invite this stream out now. We have about a little bit less than 30 minutes for somebody to win a Starbucks gift card. If you ever take a picture on the phone, now's a good time to do it because we're able to whoever gives us a picture with the highest amount of viewers gets the Starbucks gift card for the day. We also have other giveaways that we talked about earlier, but if you guys would just maybe go around and talk about one thing you want to do the rest of the calendar year 2018 that your social media needs might be met by, and
Networking.
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 Why is it so important to you?
It's very important, and I'll give you a reason why real quick. I didn't network at all because I have 2 e-commerce sites. One is wickedstickers.com and the other is wickedstickers.etsy.com. So my businesses my 2 sites are basically focused on the world instead of the state of Pennsylvania. So networking in Pennsylvania is what I'm starting to do now. That's one of the reasons why I'm here. So that way I can meet other people here in the state and then start doing business and help them as well. So just networking.
Awesome.
Yeah.
That's good. How about you?
I agree. Networking is definitely important. One thing that I'm trying to do right now is to build up my Facebook page so that I can keep everybody updated because we're constantly getting new products and new events, and I'm going here and there, and I like to be able to reach as many people as possible so that we can help as many people as possible. Because if someone's aunt sees it and they share it out, and then you get someone else who might have really needed or benefited from the product, I really want to build that Facebook page. That's what I'm really working on now.
And just to shout out one more time, I know you did earlier, when's your next event?
Next
Where's
event is on April 27th. It's a Friday, and it's the cruising night at the Amish markets.
What does that even mean?
That's their car show. Their
Okay.
car show. So everybody comes on Friday afternoon, with their cars. So stop out, see the cars. And
So you're gonna be there too?
Not yet, but I am going to start. Wicked Stickers will start participating in the car shows in Shrewsbury. We're not that far away, so it would be really easy for us to set up a table and do stuff right on the spot.
These are clients that we met from the broadcast that saw me from posting, and they're seeing our studio. He's a worldwide influencer around the world, social media influencer. So I'm just showing him. He's seeing our studio because he saw us live, and so we're going to do collaborations together that he sees. So,
Awesome.
Anyway, so yeah,
2018, what do you hope to gain through social media?
To grow my business and grow my team because I'm just starting out, and I will be here in the studio April 27th as well, that Friday night from 5 to 9, doing my kickoff showcase of my clothing line, Amanda Joinco.
Are you gonna have stuff in here for us to take a look at?
Yes,
Like 2 or 3 things, you're gonna have a lot of things.
a lot of things. Probably,
Wow.
I'm hoping to have 30 pieces.
Do you need models?
No, I don't need models.
Do you have them? Are you gonna bring people up, they could walk around and all dressed up in the stuff? We have places back here where they can change.
Yeah, that's what I'm hoping to rent the space for,
Okay,
so that people are able to try the samples on while I'm
that's
here.
nice, yeah.
That's why I came here today.
Uh-huh.
I didn't mean to be
No,
put on the spot.
I'm gonna put you on the spot. This is the perfect time to do it. We'll get the news before we even talk about it. I love it.
I know.
So,
Shane's
we
like,
kind of brainstormed a little bit about that. It'd be kind of
Yeah.
nice if you had some ladies with you. We could have them change, and I'm sure Shane wouldn't mind hosting, or I can too. And we could have them come out. We could have a couple cameras. I think that made me make more sense to have a mobile camera, so it's not stationary like the ones we have here today. So we can, kind of move the camera away from what we don't want to see and onto what we do want to see.
Okay.
And just kind of follow the
Okay.
action. I think that would be a good
'Cause it
idea.
was- and then it'll be shopping as well. So,
Mhm.
okay,
Absolutely, we can handle the back end of the shopping.
okay,
That's
Okay.
easy.
okay.
But yeah, that's wonderful. But this is interesting. They're all 3 businesses, and they all have one thing in mind. And they said it. They all said it. Results.
Mhm.
They're looking for results. Sales, sales, sales.
Mhm.
They're all looking for the same thing. And if you're a business owner yourself, you're looking for it as well. And they've made the smart decision, and they realize that they can't do it themselves. They can't because they're busy running their other businesses. You're busy selling clothes, candy bars, and everything under the sun with a logo on it. That makes a lot of sense. What do you guys have? You guys like have 3-year goals, 5-year goals, or anything like that, or are we just kind of running at? We're looking at 18 1 year at a time.
1 year at a time. Yeah, I mean, goals are goals. Goals could be set for 10 years, or keep setting your goals every day. And setting goals every day gets you, closer and closer, I guess, to your major goal, whatever that would be at the end, if you have one. So I just try to set one every day, and it's at least learning something, and then of course accomplishing all the orders that come in. But that's a given.
I think that's important, and on the back end of it, the customer service that I know you provide for sure. I know you as well, and I'm sure I'll find that you do as well. That's a big part of everybody's business. You can get in with as little as $250 a month if you're considering. We don't have the $50,000 a month things that you see in New York, Los Angeles, Atlanta, and many of the other cities, and that's why businesses from those companies are coming, or those areas are coming to us directly, because we are reasonable, we are able to help. As our business grows, we're not gonna be able to keep them at those prices. So really, you're getting it in at a discount, because it's gonna grow, and we'll have more and more staff that we're gonna have to pay. Time's money, and to expand our time, we have to pay money to get more time. I'm only one person, everybody right here, we all have the same thing, we all have 7 days a week, 365 days a year, 24 hours a day. We can't change that, so how do you change that? I look at money a little bit differently than most people do. I look at it as a gateway for time and more time. That's really all it's good for me, it's valueless besides that. So, I think that you're talking about the same thing with yourselves, you're reinvesting in your business. That's something that you can definitely write off at the end of the day.
Yes.
And it's a good back end expense. So in parting, what do we wanna say? Start with you.
Thank you for having me today, putting me on the spot. Thanks, Shane.
Yes, I love it.
I came to look at the studio and he's like, hey, this is my relative, put me on the spot. But thanks for the opportunity. Christine's my niece.
Look
Okay.
forward to it, bro.
So his wife is your niece.
Yeah, so, you
Okay.
know.
So what did you think when you first met this guy?
Oh, yeah, we were like, woo, boy.
Yeah.
Full of energy, huh?
Yeah.
No, I mean, they're the typical
Well, you didn't kick
Pennsylvania
him out of the
Dutch, very
house?
conservative
Oh,
family.
no, I was fine with him. You know, there's some others that are
No,
like, ooh, he's a
they're,
little wild.
like, here's the
They didn't
deal.
kick you out of the house when they first met you?
I
Old
joined,
man
they
sales?
had a meeting like for their family, Pennsylvania Dutch, serious conservative, right? But I'll tell you what, they can say whatever, they took me in. They're an amazing, beautiful, loving family.
Yeah.
They are Christians, like whatever you wanna call loving Christians, my wife's family is that, right? So I grew up in a rich family, right? Her family is a very humble, very rich family, rich in love and tradition, amazing, you know?
Good
And my
cooks.
family's not like that, right? Like they accept everybody, right? And I come in here wild from Philly, and I don't even listen to anyone really. I do whatever I want. We're coming in 2 cars. We come in a big Suburban in Tahoe, right? And they're like, why does this kid need to bring 2 big cars? Because we can, right? So they would come in, I come in wild, always flashy cars, loud motorcycles, my Harley, right? But that's me. I'm not gonna not be me. And they accepted me. And they see me go through tough times, rough times, and get back up. They've seen it all, right? And they're just amazing, 100%. I even got on the voting. I got everyone. I went around on a family reunion, right? They're serious about this stuff. Like they got meetings and all this stuff. I don't know what's out there, right? So,
Wow, that's awesome.
I go around and sell everybody to vote on Saturday to change the reunion. They all agreed now, so they vote. And God rest their grandfather that passed. That was an amazing family. So they voted to do it. And then people forgot, it didn't work out. They said Shane got everyone to vote, right? And I'm like, wow. So it was a crack on, right? Got them all to vote and they changed. Then it went back to Sunday, right? Most people don't like change, but they are very accepting of people. I tell you, very loving family. And, once you get in here in Pennsylvania and South Central, once you crack it open, it's an amazing community. And this community has changed. A lot, look what they've been open to. We've had a lot of change in this community with people coming in from immigration. What were those things that they made from the immigration thing? How many years
They
ago?
were made 25 years ago, back when we I don't know if anyone remembers this, they had a lot of people from China over at York Prison for the immigration.
Oh, yeah.
thing.
Huge.
And they were using toilet
They
paper.
had to pay
They
off
were
their
using-
way to get out.
Right, they had to pay for the legal fees, so they did
Yeah.
it by making art. And they made all sorts of artistic stuff. Some of it's right here on this table,
Yeah.
right here.
That's
and
made
they're
from
using
toilet-
magazines and stuff, and so.
So anyway, so now it's displayed right there at a place in York, which shows the history. I mean, that's a great place that people don't even know about in York. Have you ever been there, the Underground
No.
Railroad?
What is it?
Underground.
Oh my God,
Railroad.
we got to go in
It's
there
on the
and
National
touch the
Park
dirt where
Registry.
they hid
It's
people in
real.
there. It's documented, verified, Underground Railroad right
So
there
you go
in
down
York
there.
on Philly Street.
How do you think? So this is back in the 1800s.
And it's open on first
They
Fridays till
dug
8
it by
o'clock.
hand. When I think
Oh,
by
really?
hand, I'm thinking of
Oh,
a shovel,
Next
right?
one.
No, they dug it by hand.
Amazing.
So they didn't make any noise.
Goodrich
They
was
put
the
rocks out
first one to have a Christmas
by
tree
hand.
in York.
And then they lined it with hay so that they couldn't
Yeah,
hear
you
them
couldn't hear
down
down
there.
there.
while they
It's
were
just a
hiding.
big hole that people hand dug,
This
hid
guy-
something in.
This guy over here thought it was a
I
tunnel
was like,
that went
yeah,
from Atlanta
well,
to
that's
Canada.
pretty cool. They got a tunnel. Let's see this thing, right? She showed me the thing. I'm like, what are we looking at? It's the stairs with dirt. Like, you know, I lived on a farm.
He looked
in
around, where's the
Pennsylvania.
tunnel?
Ours-
There's no
yeah.
tunnel, Shane.
So, you know, I was like, there's no tunnel, right? So it's a series of houses
Uh-huh.
that they had all the way.
Right.
You know? Am I the only one that thought it was a tunnel?
Yes.
Alright,
you're the
well, I
only
thought
one.
it was a
Because
tunnel.
we all paid attention in school.
Oh, well, see, I didn't. I had more fun. No, but those days in school was fun, pay attention. So, but we appreciate, like, Arius being here week after week.
Absolutely.
I mean, we
You're
appreciate
here
it.
all the
Shares
time.
the invites. And you know, our whole thing is, listen, don't ever, we want to bring business to the people that support us and make sure, because we want to make good clients out of people at the end of the day. So, and praise God to all of our clients that come on here and get excited about the products that we show. Right? And you were on, but that was intentional. We are the hardest working 7-day-a-week company, no breaks. All right, you can be there. We would love you to. You want someone to work for you when you're not working? That's what we do for your advertising. We work for your brand when you're not. And ain't nobody. It's all documentation over conversation.
And they're all
Number one
three living
social
that
media
dream.
company.
Think about that. They're all three living that dream. They're internet driven. I know who can go to your website and buy. I know we can go to your website and buy. And I know for sure we can go to your website and buy.
And it's a whole different community, right? Like, who would have thought 20 years ago we would be talking to all these people with potential, anyone to be a business owner from their phone?
And I was just telling a young man over here on the couch, you can't, when I was his age, there's a big difference in age here. You couldn't go on the internet and buy stuff. You couldn't. You had to go to
Well,
the
you didn't
store.
have
You had-
access to these
There was
entrepreneurs.
nothing. It didn't exist.
Right? You have access to all these people that are encouraging. Back then, you knew the people on your block,
And we're
and that's
seeing
it.
someone that's 18 years of age, the whole way to somebody my age, or I mean, you're the oldest guy in the room, so your age. And so, I mean, look at that. And we're all shopping on the internet.
Yeah.
It's a valid thing, and we're finding the products that we need,
Finding
the
life
services
insurance
that we
on the internet,
Finding-
affordable,
They're
finding
finding
food.
CBD oil chocolates on the
finding
internet right
beautiful
now.
mugs.
We're
Build
finding
your
beautiful
brand.
clothing for women.
I
on
mean,
the
you do
internet. We're finding
anniversaries, you
anything that can
do
be printed on anything.
everything. If a bunch of people are going to a park together and they have those colored shirts, you make them for them?
Yes,
I
absolutely.
mean, if he can't
How
make it,
cool.
you don't need it. I'll
Yeah.
put it that way. If you
Oh.
can't make it, you don't need it.
I like
Don't
the
make sense.
sparkles. I like the pink and the sparkles.
You would.
Reminds me of you.
You would, and I think you should be down here. We were talking about this when they're doing the woman's clothing. We should have a couple
Hey,
models
100.
down here.
Listen.
So change in that room and then come out and model. You could be one of the models, and since you like sparkles so much, and we could
Hey,
have.
Mike,
a
I
lot
have
of
3
fun with
daughters and my
this.
wife. You think I'd be worried about that? My daughters used to paint my nails. You're just getting started. Your daughter's how old?
Oh, she's 3.5.
Okay, so mine are 22, 19, and
Like I
15,
said,
bro.
you're all being
I've been
serious.
up on a mountain. I can take it. You know what? I got a picture of my daughter, my sisters when I was little dressed me up, bro. I'm beyond that. If that's gonna help get people inspired and feel good,
Well, then we're gonna count on it. Then we're gonna
Then
dress him up.
well, I mean,
Good, there it
we'll
is.
bring
He
it
just,
in.
he just said he'll do it. So here it is. You
Yeah.
got shoes big enough for him. We'll have to get him in high
I got.
heels.
They need the Shane train here, so the Shane
need
train.
high
will be
heels
here.
on
But if you
camera.
want to be Shane Trainer, you can.
There it is. There it is. Shayna Traina.
Shane Trainer, you can be Shane Trainer.
Traina. Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
Like
Lord.
there it is.
Yeah.
There it is. There you do it. So that's awesome.
Hey, you know, we appreciate everybody out there. Social media is what? It's information, it's inspiration with the Kardashians, but socially strong. At the end of the day, you should always realize that the message you put out is the message you're going to receive from the universe. And everyone is self-made. Only successful people admit it. But here's the thing. Why do we always think success is money? It's happiness. The reason people start a business isn't to make money, because they can get a job for that. They're doing it for time, for freedom, to do it when they want. You know, I always knew I was a hard worker, but I didn't want to grind 8 hours a day. I want to grind, take a break if I want, go up and get something to eat, but not everyone's like that. But I'll tell you, you do have to know who you are in life, right? Because
You're
at the
forced
end,
into that because you need to take naps during the day because you're so old.
I know, and but I am doing 5 miles a day. But look, when it comes down to this: when a gazelle and a lion meet and they look at each other in the eye, for that 1 second, they have the same energy that comes out, except for one says, "Oh my God, I'm probably not going to be around." The other one says, "Oh my God, I'm going to eat good today." So when you wake up in life, if you don't have confidence, if you don't look for opportunity, if you're not grateful to be alive, if you're not happy and you're not graceful about being here and the opportunity you have, you will not thrive in life, right? You'll have guilt, you'll have fear, you'll have anxiety, depression, and you'll let your mind run you even to think suicidal thoughts. And you know, the feeling you have is a permanent feeling with a temporary problem. You can fix the problem, but you have to take action. No one is taking anybody there. All Live Media will help you get there, but you always have to do the work. And it's your life. Find your purpose, find your reason. It's only too late when you're dead. And if you're hearing this, it's not too late. So, but why are all you in business? Are you in it to be greedy and get all the money and dominate everyone else? Is that why you started doing this?
No.
No,
You did it for what?
Freedom.
freedom.
To do what you want and when you want, but of course you have to work hard, because you have to take everything, everything that goes wrong, you have to take responsibility for it, because you're the owner, so that's the.
So if no one comes to clean, we got to clean the studio, right?
And we have.
Right? But it's rewarding, isn't it?
Absolutely, oh yeah, absolutely, yeah.
And-
Baby steps.
But it wasn't the hardest thing getting started.
Patience.
Once you get started, you're in it, right?
Mhm.
But the hardest part was actually getting started. Wouldn't you encourage anyone that's on the fence? If you have an itch in you that you feel you have something you can do, you can. You just have to get started, right?
Exactly.
I ask everyone, the one thing they say is there's only one regret. They wish they would have started whatever they wanted to start it sooner.
Yeah, it's never too late.
That's the only thing. I don't regret anything except for I just wish I would have started sooner. I wish I was around more people that would have told me to do it. You know, because we're all around people that tell us we can't do it, right? You shouldn't do it. Your mom failed. Your dad failed. You ain't got the brains. You ain't got the time. You ain't got the education. Who do you think you are, right? Why are you trying to be something you're not, right? So to find the people to have the courage, you only get that courage so many times in life. If you think you're going to get older and you're going to get courage, it's not going to happen, right? You think the older you get more comfortable. So you less likely want to take a risk. But the risk has already been set. Isn't the risk death? I tell you, like, why can't they see the coffin? Why can't they see the urn with the ashes? Go look at, stop trying to be like, oh, I don't want to talk about that. Go look in your house. Go look at someone that died in your house. They're gone. What did they, there's only two things that happened when they were at their deathbed. They either said, oh my God, look at the beautiful life I lived, or oh my God, I can't believe I didn't risk it all. Because all is death. All is not folly in having your neighbor, your friend, or your mom, or your cousin make fun of you. Listen, they're wishing when they did that they had the courage to do it. But what you have to do is get rid of them. And I don't mean take them out, but you can't communicate with people. If you tango with that kind of toxicity, then you're going to become that, right? You can't you can have a great seed, you're a great person, but if you're a palm tree and you put you in Antarctica, I don't care how hard you work at, you're never going to grow. You have to put the right seed in the right soil, but it's not up to anyone else. No bird's going to pick you up and put you in the right soil. You've got to pick yourself up, and you've got to create the soil. But if you took the dirt you've been through and you toil it, see, looking at your neighbors and saying they got a Ferrari, they got a Mercedes, I don't have that shot. If they only knew, my mama wasn't here. All that stuff is just a waste of energy and time in life. Just do it. And when you do it, all your needs get filled in by God. Whatever you want to call it. I call it God, the grace of God. When you actually step into your life, God will actually fill in your blanks. You don't need to know how to do anything. You just need to know what to do. God will fill in the how. See, the target is more important than how to do it. Because if you do something, if I go and I dig holes all day, I'll work hard and I'll be tired, but I will not be fulfilled. I will be depressed, right? Because that's not what I was meant to do, right? You could be the best tunnel digger. I'm not that, right? But when you find it, then as long as you stay in your lane and don't let anybody take you out of your lane, truly, you're the only one that does it. So I appreciate everyone coming here. If you want to, and it looks like I'm going to be eating all this food.
You got a little bit.
You know? Hey, I'm in a house that, believe me, Shane won't waste it. I'll heat it up. Yo, I come from nothing. I fight for everything. Make your motto, I come from nothing. I fight for everything. So what do you all want to say? We appreciate everyone that comes out. Everyone that's here is busy. And all you not busy people that need the day off to lay around and take a break, I've never made progress laying around. How do you feel when you lay around all day? I know we all need rest, right?
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, how many of those do you need?
Yeah, one time,
You know?
as soon as I lay down.
So let's do some shout outs to your companies. We really appreciate y'all coming here.
WickedStickers.com, WickedStickers.etsy.com.
OldHippieMedicine.com and Old Hippie Medicine on Facebook.
AmandaJoyandCo.com.
All live media, where your social needs are met. Give me a call directly at 717-309-5808. We can talk about any need that you have, or you just need some consultation. We do that as well.
And cash now, and buy any real estate, and no fees, no commissions. Ray Abu, cash now, the Gary Group, get your life insurance. Stop playing around.
Comfort Homes LLC.
And listen, start with your social media. I mean, get going. Look, if you're in business and you got cable at home and you don't have us as your monthly working with us, cut your cable. Get serious with your business. Look, Ray is serious about business. I'm serious about business. And Ryan, think about the people behind it. If you could work with a company and you could see the people behind the company, you're going to work with that company in the future. I'm telling you, you're going to. You don't know this. But when you see the cleaning company and the restaurant and like Bubba D's, people are going to go to Bubba D's because they got to know them here. We ate the food here. They got to know everyone from their company. So if there's two pizza shops and you don't know anything about them people, there's more people that are going to... How'd you find Bubba D's?
I found through you guys.
Well, how did I find... We found you from another event on social media, right?
We all met, actually.
So
yes.
everyone met from it, you know? So don't worry about sharing and inviting. Don't share the crappy stuff, though. I would tell you, stop putting stupid stuff on your wall, right? That's not helping people. Stop sharing the drama that's in your family or in your community. People don't know that someone got shot. We don't care, right? Because we care about the people that are affected afterwards, right? We care about that. We care about people making sure that they have an opportunity in the future. But when you interview everyone when there's a shooting in the neighborhood, how they felt, what does that do? It brings fear. It brings people thinking that our city is not safe. People in the suburbs think that York City is not safe.
It's true.
Oh, yeah.
You know?
Definitely.
Because they're from the suburbs. They know, they hear it. I used to believe, when I came here, I said, don't go down Queen Street. I was like, what? I need to check this out. You know? So for a few years, I was doing things at night there. And then I was like, well, that's not good. But now I go down all the streets, East Maple, right? We go down them.
They do.
Yeah.
They shut the street down for us,
They do.
right? They shut down Queen. Do we get hurt?
No.
Nah.
They love us.
No. We go day and night, right? We ride around in the ghetto. You see my ghetto cruises at night on social media. People be stopping. They're like, Shane, you shouldn't stop and say hi to people. Yo, this is my ghetto, man. I'm going to say hi to people. They're human beings. Everybody wants to be loved. Everyone wants to be a part of it. Nobody wants to be a dirtbag. Nobody wants to be a loser. Nobody wants to be a drug addict, right? Nobody wants to be an abused woman. Nobody wants any of that. So why don't you get out there and be a part of it? Bring the light to the darkness. Don't leave. That's the opposite of what you should do. So come out there and put your camera on. Yo, the darkness will leave. There's some stuff. Guys, come to your show. Come out here. We're gonna have some fun. We're very creative, and we work with creative people, and together we come up with stuff that works. And listen, not everything does. And
Haley
that's
said she's
okay.
gonna be here too next time.
Nice. We're
Yeah,
looking
that'd be
forward
great.
to it, man.
Yeah.
You know, we have a lot of fun, and everyone's here to support. We also want to shout out Bubba D's. They sponsor
Yes.
this with the
Yes.
food.
I had them before I came here, which was leftovers from last night.
Yeah, they don't go.
I'll put it on, I'll put it
And
on.
how are the wings? What?
Unbelievable. I got the Parmesan ones or whatever. I tore
They're
them up this
amazing.
morning too.
Yeah, well, they're fresh. They're
Absolutely.
not frozen. I'm not hating on anyone else, but fresh wings, there's something about that.
It's a good thing.
That fresh
Fresh
wing.
food is good.
Yeah, it's good. And if you go in their facility,
Spotless.
I mean, seriously, like I told him, I
I
said, you
did
have
the
to
same
show.
thing. He took me through a tour back
I
there,
was
and I was
like,
like, oh my
holy
gosh,
smokes.
absolutely. Yeah,
But people need to see it because then you're like, yeah, of course I'm going to eat there.
Absolutely.
Like, the cheese is at the same spot. The blue cheese is always right here every day.
Yeah.
It won't be there. I've been in kitchens, right, where you go in and you're like,
Stuff's
bro,
everywhere.
I'm not that hungry.
Yeah.
You know? You go in this, you're like, dude, when can we start? Let's eat.
Yeah,
I mean, it's good.
yeah, absolutely.
You know, but it's people, small, mid-sized business is going to put more into their brand because their brand matters more, right? And that's the bottom line. So please share and invite. We are over. It is
We're
2
done.
o'clock. So listen, when we're done, we're done.
We're done. Okay.
Bye.
Goodbye.